Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Figured I'd do another live. More people are off work around this time, so yeah, I figured I had so much fun doing the first one and it worked out so great, to be honest. Even with my bad internet, I figured we'd jump in here and do another one. So yeah, let's get right into it, guys. I'm gonna let some people jump in first because nobody knew I went live. It was a surprise live. But I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. So I'm gonna send out some links on my phone real quick.
You're all going to
Mute my phone as well, just in case I get a ringtone and get copyrighted. But let's see here. We are now live. So bam. Copy link. Let's post that to the Facebook. Just sending out a link. There we go. And what are we going to do here? We're going to post it up on my Facebook channel. Once I figure out how to go to the pages, there we go. I don't think no one else is live right now either, so guess we could check that here in a minute. No, I do not want to go with WhatsApp. Okay, hey, we got our first viewer, William. Sorry, my mom was calling. What's up, William? How you doing? Welcome to my live stream tonight. So now that I sent out all the links and everything, yeah, let's get right into it. I actually had a really good day today. I ended up fixing some old Cushman's mini bikes. I mean, I'm gonna make a video of cleaning those carburetors because I've actually never seen those style of carburetors. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, these Cushman, these old, I mean, just a straight old school kickstart too. So it's gonna be pretty fun. I have a new video going up tomorrow as well. Repairing a log splitter. I recorded it back when I was sick, so you hear me all the time in it. So it's pretty fun. Hang on one second, gotta text the wife. So yeah. William, you repair anything? Yep, I'm in Arizona, correct. Yep. I'm in Arizona, so it's about 6:30 here. So God only knows where it is everywhere else. I'm in Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, it's hot. That's why I'm wearing the tank top. I think one of my first merch ideas, because I always wear tank tops pretty much year round. I'm gonna do tank top merch. I never seen anyone really do that. But we're gonna have some fun tonight. Just talk about stuff, whatever anything pops up into our head. So, yeah, I did a while back. I'm back now. Oh yeah. So see, it's late for a lot of people, but I had so much fun doing the first one this morning. So we're just gonna find out who jumps on. Maybe we get some other people in here. Eastern Standard Time. So you're in the New York area or East Coast. That's always fun. Cold. North Carolina. Pretty cool. Way different than what I am. You got grass. I don't got grass. I got weeds. I got weeds up in the Arizona area. No fun. So, as I was saying, sorry, the wife's blowing my phone up. Oh, tomorrow I gotta go fix a pressure washer for a car dealership. Big old North Star. They put the carburetor in upside down because they tried to fix it themselves. And then I have to go install those carburetors that I'm going to clean for the video for those Cushmans. Babe, I'm streaming. Oh, she's going to be mad. Okay, so yeah, I got to put those carburetors on. And then what else do I have to do? I knew I had to do. Oh, jet ski. Yes, I got to go fix a jet ski. I know a few people earlier in this morning's chat wanted to see a jet ski. So we have a lot of jet skis here. It's going to be pretty fun. I think it's just I think it's just gonna be a simple carburetor clean, but on a jet ski it's a little different. We got to take it apart and stuff. So it's $100 job, easy. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a Taro video of a Cushman yet. It's the first time I've ever seen one. I've ever seen a carburetor like that. I mean, with a secondary shutoff. I'm just gonna ignore him. Okay. So you don't have jet skis in North Carolina? I bet it's too cold and not a lot of regulations allow jet skis on your water, probably. But here, that's all it is. I mean, we got hundreds of jet skis. But I don't do a lot of lawnmowers. I don't do a lot of edge trimmers. I don't do any aerators. I don't do any snow blowers. We don't have any of that here. But anything that anyone wants to bring to me, I repair it. So I do a lot of own-in generators on RVs. I do a lot of pressure washers, chainsaws, regular old weed trimmers, push weed trimmers, rototillers. I mean, whatever comes in, comes in. Oh, you don't get snow up there? That's crazy. I'd assume up in North Carolina, you'd be getting all sorts of snow. We're still waiting for some people to jump in here. I'm going to post this up if anyone wants to jump in when they jump in. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, what was I going to say now? Yeah, I never seen a carburetor like this. Like, most of the time, the float bowl on a regular old carburetor has an emulsion tube that goes up into the carburetor, which goes into the intake because the air is coming through. But on these Cushmans, it's like completely sealed float bowl, and you have to unscrew the jet for it to go in there. And there's no emulsion tube. What's wrong with your steel weed trimmer? Hang on one second. Let me pull you up in here.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty old. It's about like I don't know. It's probably like at least 12 years old, and I've not used it that much. And I forgot I left it out in the darn truck. I didn't know it, and it got rained on a couple times. And I think it's the darn coil. But somebody told me, I've heard two different things. Like they told me to take it off, and it's kind of got rusty, a little bit rusty. They said clean it up real good, and it'll work. But I heard that the rust don't really matter. I mean,
Oh well, no. Speaking of that, just today, I just finished a rototiller. Had no spark, and I made a video of it. Had no spark, and then I took it apart, saw that it was rusty, cleaned it up, sparking like a champ.
okay, well,
Just
maybe
happened today.
I'll try that then.
Yeah, because it worked.
Yeah, it's one of them four stroke. What you call it, four stroke? It's a it uses two cycle oil and gas. But it's got valves. It's a four stroke, uh, four mix they call it.
Oh, that's weird. I've never heard of that.
I really don't understand it good. But Ken small engines, it's a four stroke theory, but you use two cycle oil, and gas.
Yeah.
So
I've never seen one of those.
yeah, it's a steel. It's a FS90R, I think it is. It sounds like a go kart. It does. It sounds like a go
But they're
kart.
using valves. That's crazy.
Yeah, they got valves. I got valves. Sure enough.
Yeah, well, I've never seen one of those. I would still try to attempt to repair it. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah. I'm going because I say I gave about probably 350 for it, or 360, and
Right,
really,
I got a steel FS90, which I use for my own home personal use, and it
yeah.
has not. I don't use the string. I use the blades
Mhm.
because we got some thick weeds out here.
Oh yeah. How far are you from Las Vegas?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah, I need. I know Denna Tools is out there. I need to go see him. And I know a lot of people always come to Vegas, and I'm like, hey, you guys ever come down? Let me know. We'll go have some beers at the casino.
There you go. Yeah.
So yeah, I
was
did a
on.
live stream this morning, and it's working pretty good. I have like the worst internet too out here because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, my internet sucks here. I'm on my phone's internet. And it's better than my home internet.
Right?
My home internet, it sucks. I mean, bad. That's the best I can get where I live at.
Yeah, same thing with me. I'm like, really? Yeah, because I went from the city to the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best choice I ever made. Other than the internet, that's the only problem. But I'll get used to it.
I really don't live that far from town, but it's a small town. There's people I know that lives way out further in the country than I do that has way better internet than I do. I can't get cable internet where I live at. It's a half a mile both sides of me, like a half mile that way and a half a mile this way, and I can't get it. So it's going to cost me like $13,000 to get brought to the house.
Yeah, do you fix any boat motors?
No, not much. I piddle with them some. Have you?
Oh yeah, I just fixed the Johnson the other day, a little 3 horsepower Johnson.
Yeah.
I didn't make a video about it. It was simple, carburetor, and but yeah, no, I was working on this rototiller, and I assumed it was just the carburetor because 90% of our work is just carburetor.
Yeah.
When the carburetor, it's running,
Yeah.
easy $70. But I'll do all this work at the carburetor, no spark on it. So I got a little tiny shock out of it because I hold it. I do the old school. I hold it just to see.
Yeah.
And well, after I put the tester on, and I took it off and I seen it was rusty. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try this. And I take a wire brush to it and clean it up silver again.
Yeah.
And it was sparking like it was brand new.
No,
Fired right up.
I'm gonna try that because I say that thing it's really not, but I mean it's 10 or 12, 13 years old, but it's really not. I bet it don't have but maybe 20 hours on it probably, I didn't use it that much. And I was going through a divorce, and I had it back in my truck, and I forgot about it. It rained on it 3 or 4 times. I said, "Oh shit!" I had a bunch of stuff on it, and it got wet before I put it in the back of the building. And so I bet you that's what I just need to take it back off and clean it up
Yeah, I
real good.
tried.
And
I tried. It worked. I was skeptical at first too, but just like Terrell says, it's a coil. It's not a rocket ship. It either works or don't work.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
technically working, but it wasn't just getting a good connection.
But old Terrell, I remember seeing his video. I think it's Terrell, either Terrell or Musty one about the Cushman. It might be Musty,
I think it
but
was
it's either
Musty
one.
because he normally works on the old stuff that you find. I think
Yeah,
he worked on
yeah,
that suitcase looking mini bike. That's what I worked on. Two of them, two of the exact same ones today, but
yeah,
two totally different style carburetors. One's a little older, one's a little newer.
yeah.
And I'm like, I've never seen this before.
So,
And it's weird because the carburetors are made in America, and even the name brand carburetors are not made in America. They're made in China. Walbro and
oh,
Zama made in
yeah,
China.
oh yeah, yeah. That's what people said. People said don't buy stuff from China, but even if you buy Walbro or Zama, it comes from China. But I guess if you buy OEM,
They have a
I
little
guess
more quality control on their product, though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what. So you don't if you don't buy OEM, you don't know you don't know what you're getting. I
I
reckon.
know most of the time I just order aftermarket on Amazon, get it in a day or two,
Yeah,
slap it on, it works fine. I can
yeah,
tell you on the Poland weed eaters, Zama, they dropped the ball on that carburetor. Every time I have like five of them. I can never recover those. Anytime
uh,
I get one of those Poland weed eaters, I can never recover that carburetor. As soon as I
yeah.
see it come in, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna buy a new carburetor for it.
Uh, wonder why? You think if you
I
clean
don't
it
know,
good
but
enough,
most of the time, Zama has really good carburetors, but just on those Polands, I don't know the design or something. They just don't
yeah,
work.
just don't. Yeah. I guess maybe it gets oxidized so much or varnishized so much. It just I don't know. Do you have one of them ultrasonic cleaners?
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get me one. I'm just kind of starting out myself. It's like a backyard. I just kind of do it for a hobby and just
yeah, it's fun.
go extra money.
It's fun. I'm
Yeah.
actually glad I started doing this YouTube thing. We have a great community.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Everybody. We have like barely any drama. The only drama I
yeah,
ever seen was between Terrell and Donnie Boy, because Donnie Boy swears up and down on K100, and it was the only one who failed that
yeah,
experiment.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So they started calling each other out, and I was like, "Oh shoot, man, come on, we don't need no
yeah,
drama."
yeah, 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 yeah. I know. Well, yeah, but
But in my opinion, I share the belief of Terrell. I'm like, I tell every customer, do not use stable. Do not. I said the best thing to do is drain the gas and empty the carburetor.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't put no
For,
fuel stabilizer in there. I don't care.
yeah. For people, I think you put too. They put too much. I think you think, well, I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna put more because I got this one carburetor. Guys, I put stable in it. Yeah, it's just like Jello in the bowl. To me, it just look like you took Jello and put it in a darn bowl. That's how bad
Yeah,
it
no,
was.
that's good. It's just like that's one of the reasons you have to have someone winterize your two-stroke equipment because
Yeah,
it's impossible to drain the gas out of those carburetors. So you're gonna have to take them apart, clean them out, dry them off, put them back on, leave no gas in them. Because if you leave
yeah,
gas in them, the gas will evaporate, leave nothing but the oil residue, and then
yeah,
that carburetor is
yeah.
done for until it cleans again.
Do you ever use
Most
seafoam?
four strokes, you just empty them out.
You ever use seafoam?
I use seafoam sometimes, but not really. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do that fresh
yeah,
gas and a clean
yeah,
carburetor is it gonna do?
yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. That's the main thing. Just keeping it, like you say, keeping it. That's what I try to do at the end of the year. Take it apart, clean
Hey,
it out,
Bald
and then put
Eagle,
it
how you
back.
doing? We got another viewer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I mean, it just gas is gas. Regardless,
yeah,
it's all gas is gonna go bad eventually.
yeah,
Like I said, the best thing to do if you're not gonna use it for a long time, everybody says you go out there, start it up, run it, blah blah. If you're using it every day, every week, great. But if you're not gonna use it for a month or two, drain the gas out,
yeah,
empty the carburetor, and you're done.
yeah, yeah,
That's good that you're doing awesome, my man. Throw your comment out here so future people could see. But yeah, just drain it out. Just drain the gas out. Like I tell people with generators, I'm like, once I fix their generator, I'm like, are you going to use it right now, or are you going to use it when the storm comes?
yeah, yeah,
If they say I'm going to use it right now, I'm like, okay, turn on the gas. I'll start it for them. If they tell me they're going to use it in the future, I said I guarantee it's going to work. Just put gas in it when you're going to
yeah,
use it.
yeah.
Keep a fresh
That's
can
right.
out.
Yeah, that's right. I think gas that's what about 60 days. That's about 2 months, or probably before that. Really,
Yeah, I want to
weekends
do an
down.
experiment. I'm just going to put gas inside. Mix a little bit of gas and stable,
Yeah,
and just put it in a float bowl and just leave it, and just with nothing on and see what
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
I also want to do another experiment. I want to see what happens if you leave a carburetor in an ultrasonic cleaner too long.
yeah,
Field treatments suck. Why pay $5 to $6 a treat, $2 or $3 worth? Exactly. I don't use them. I tell customers too. If I see a bottle of stable there, I'm like, please don't use that. I said, or next year you'll be calling me back here again.
yeah,
And then if they use it, they'll say, well, you fixed it, now it doesn't run again. You need to refix it. And I'm like, well, did you put any fuel at it? Yeah, I did. And I'm like, how much? Well, I just poured some in there. I'm like, you didn't follow the instructions. You don't know how much fuel is in that thing.
yeah, yeah,
You don't know if there's 2 quarts, 1 quart, whatever,
yeah,
unless you just
yeah,
put it in there.
yeah.
You
That's
have to
right.
mix it exactly. And even
Yeah,
then, what's the
yeah,
point? What's the
yeah,
point?
yeah. That's right.
Just drain it, get rid of it.
I mean,
I tell
like I
everybody that
say,
too. I'm like, if I had this guy, I fixed his machine, and then he's using a fuel can, and the fuel can's 6 months old, and he thought it was because it's sealed that it's good forever. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
no,
You change your fuel every 3 months,
yeah, yeah,
at least.
yeah. I try mine about every 2 months. You know. If it's
Right?
about 2 months old, I'll put it in my vehicle. You know, it works fine in your vehicles, but not those small engines. Small engine needs a good octane.
Well, yeah.
I
See,
think.
I have a 5-gallon tank, and I use it so much, it never goes bad
Yeah.
because I always
Hey,
every time I get a customer's machine, one of my rules, never trust a customer. They say, hey, that's fresh gas. I drain it anyways. I don't care.
yeah, yeah,
If it's
yeah,
not from
yeah.
my tank, I'm not trusting it.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do. The guy told me the other day. He said, I said, is this is on a weed eater? And he said, yes. I said, is that fresh 2 cycle fuel? Oh yeah. I get to the house here and poured it out, and that was just, I guarantee that was just straight gas. There wouldn't have been a 2 cycle oil in that gas. I think he scored the piston
All right,
or something
but
like that.
most of the time you can bring those back a little bit.
Can you?
If you got that little honing stone with the balls on
Yeah,
it, you could bring it
yeah,
back. Give it a nice
yeah,
cross edge.
yeah. Hey,
Unless they completely fried it.
have you ever heard of Jungle Bob? Jungle Bob.
Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. I don't. He doesn't post too much. He jumps on a lot of live streams though. I've been on a few live streams with him.
Yeah. I might message him see if he wants to jump on. But he's like you. He lives in Alabama, so he's out behind me. So it's just 8:52 there. What what time is where you live? 7:52.
No, it's
7:50.
6:52.
Oh,
It's
6:52.
almost
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just
you're
put it in
3 hours.
yesterday from a 5-gallon can I filled 2 years ago. Man, you must have a perfectly sealed, no way air can get in there kind of can. Because I tell you, I buy these cans too. I don't know. I go cheap. I'm a cheapo. But 2 months if I don't use it, that stuff smells sweet as pie and yellow as sweet tea.
I most time put it in my vehicle. Most time it runs in your truck. It'll
Oh yeah,
run.
no, because we're fuel injected.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, that's what I do with a lot of bad gas. I just put it in my truck.
yeah, yeah,
Why let it go to waste?
yeah. By the time it mixes with the other, it'll be all right.
But with that carburetor, I mean, it doesn't atomize properly if it's nasty.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I hope that works for my steel weed eater because that
Yeah,
does
try it.
cool.
I have a video coming out. It'll probably be a week or two
Yeah,
where I do that. Where it actually
yeah.
works.
During coal cost, it's gonna cost me $60 if I had to buy one. I'm gonna clean the clean the heck out of
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna post another link here. See if we can't get some more people up in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can message him right
Yeah,
quick.
if you know anybody, let me go.
Over my
I only got Phil's number,
over.
and I think Phil is sleeping probably.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
he shouldn't be because
I
he ought to
don't
be
have
on your
access to
time.
Ken.
He ought to be your time, shouldn't he?
Right. I was testing it. I'm trying to see what a good time is. I had about 7 viewers around this morning. I don't know what time, 8 o'clock. I'm just trying to figure out what time gets the
Yeah.
most, viewers. We got Bald Eagle in
I
here.
missed.
Phil's in there.
I think
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I'm
probably.
saying. Yeah, this morning he actually popped in and he said, I got to go to work. But, he does mostly lawn care,
Yeah,
that's bread
yeah,
and butter. That's just like
yeah,
Ken. Ken does this part time. I do this full time. This is my job.
yeah, yeah.
Not a lot of people do this full time.
Oh
I
yeah, I
mean,
know.
it's like Steve. Steve's at the point now where he doesn't even do it really except for YouTube because he gets
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
more on YouTube than working at a shop doing
yeah,
working. He'll make one video get 1 million views and
yeah.
make enough money for the year. That's just like I don't know if you watch any lawn care guys, but there's only like one I like to watch is Copper Creek Cuts. He straight up just does abandoned yards free work that no one ever services, that no one asked him to do just for oddly satisfying and getting paid.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Why do I have
What was
to
the name
deal
of
with Copper Creek
Copper Creek?
Cuts?"
Copper Creek Cuts. I
Yeah.
might check him out.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just he just does oddly like he takes overgrown abandoned yards and just cleans them
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That's kind of what I did about 2 weeks ago. His house. I mean, what it hadn't been cut in probably over a month. I mean, it looked terrible, and I spent about 2 hours. And man, that's world of difference. That's kind of like getting. When you look back, you can say, "Wow, it was a whole lot better."
Right. Yeah, no, I moved to this house. That's why I was gone for so long. And I was just resetting up and I was still doing the engine repair. And then I said, you know what? I need to get back into making the videos. I have people,
Oh yeah, I enjoy that. I didn't
requesting.
know people was asking about you. I ain't sure if you remember me
Yeah,
contacting
you gave
you.
me a call. You gave me a call. You got my
Yeah, yeah,
number.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I give you a call and ask about you, and because people say,
Yep. And now I'm
where
back.
them?"
I'm back in full swing. I got
Yeah,
a video coming out tomorrow. Working on my first ever log splitter. I'm surprised people use those here, but they needed a log splitter fix, so I fixed a log splitter.
I worked on one of them It's been about 6 months ago. I had to put
It's
the
just a
engine on
lawnmower
one.
engine.
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
lawnmower engine.
You know, I've
But
heard
it's
a
fun.
lawnmower engine. I heard you ain't supposed to really use a lawnmower engine on them because something about the flywheel ain't heavy. Especially, it needs to be a heavy duty. It needs to be like off a pressure washer or something. A
Yeah, well, this was
lawnmower,
a Briggs and Stratton Quantum Edge 6.5 horsepower.
yeah,
In the whole video, I filmed it like 3 weeks ago. I had a major cold. Thank God I
yeah,
didn't have COVID. You know, my wife got it though.
uh-huh,
But and the whole video, I'm just like, so
yeah,
guys,
yeah,
yeah, here we
yeah,
go. We're gonna fix the carburetor.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just like, oh no. You could hear it too. I'm sniffling the whole video, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
shoot. But it's such a fun video. It was such a fun video.
that's why I mean everybody does that. So I wouldn't think that's about it. Everybody goes through
Yeah,
everybody goes
my
through.
wife got COVID, and the only thing that happened to her was she lost her smell and taste. That's it. No coffee,
Mm,
no nothing. And she's tested negative 2 times now, but she still has no taste or smell. And I'm
I,
like, oh shoot, I hope I don't even know. I don't know the science, you know, I don't know nothing about this. So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know the
yeah.
science, babe. I don't even know if it comes back.
Oh yeah, I think people I talk to, it comes back. It might take just. How long has it been since she's had it?
She just went back to work today. I think two or 3 days ago is when she finally tested negative for the second time. Because
Oh, yeah.
but so she's had it. She's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks. So she's negative. She's tested negative, but no taste or smell still. Poor thing.
Yeah. But probably, I heard like probably a couple more weeks maybe. What people
Yeah,
I've
and we'll
talked to
find
said
out.
after, yeah, they'll come back.
I've been around 7 people so far that's been fully positive, and so far I avoided it. Oh, that's great, man. That is great. Did they have all the worst symptoms? Because I know some people who get it and it's like nothing. You know, it's like my wife. My wife got it and she wasn't dying or nothing. She just lost smell and taste. You know, I know some people got it and didn't even know they had it. They just like, what? Really? I tested positive. They're like, well, let me do another test. I might be, and they tested positive yet again. But but then I know people too that like deliberate. You know, like done. Like they're. I don't know anyone who's died. Thank God. You know, I feel bad for anyone who's ever had to deal with that. But like they were in bed coughing and like going, hey, please just let it go. Just let it go. So.
I know
Oh,
there's
I'm sorry.
been,
Hey, you know what though? You know what, Bald Eagle? I'm glad your uncle is here still. You know, I heard it affects kind of your brain and your fatigue for the rest of your life, though. I heard you don't have that same energy anymore.
I'll
So
be
I hope
right
he
back.
does better.
I'm a message
What?
jungle, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Be good, man.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm
Yep. Man, 76 years old. That is awesome that he made it. That is really awesome, dude. I'm like, you know what? It's funny because they say it eliminates people that age, but you know what? That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm more worried about Taco Bell than I am COVID. That shit. Taco Bell don't play. I thought I died one time from getting food poisoning from Taco Bell. I'm sitting there still eating the chalupa on the toilet, and I'm like, yeah, no. I say never again, and I'm back there next week. So that's what it is. Let me figure out how to drop someone down. Remove from stream. Okay, there we go. He's still in the studio, but we can bring him back when we need to bring him back. So I got 4 viewers watching. I appreciate you guys for spending some time with me. I'm having a lot of fun doing these live streams. I can't wait to do this like once a week and just have conversations with people. It doesn't even have to be about small and rare. We could talk about anything. I don't care. You know, I'm having a good old time. And you know what? I'm gonna do it often because I pay $25 a month for the StreamYard thing because I don't want that ugly watermark over here. And I'm gonna get my money worth. I am gonna get my money's worth. But other than that, I can't wait to look at this jet ski tomorrow. I know a lot of people have been requesting jet skis. A lot of people don't have jet skis in their area, but I live in kind of like the spring break party area of the world. You know, I got Vegas, I got Lake Havasu City, I got Laughlin, Nevada, Bullhead City. And it's all within my jurisdiction of my area that I work. And there's just hundreds. I mean, there's like 50 rental companies just for jet skis. William, be back. What's up?
Yeah, I messaged Jungle Bob. Told him he was live. He'll probably come up.
Yeah,
He likes coming up.
tell him to come over to Simply
he's pretty
Small
cool.
Engine Repair.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Old Jungle Bob.
Yeah, I know. I've been in a few live streams. He won Phil's giveaway. I remember that.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. I was
Yeah.
thinking probably next week. I got to talk to Phil and see how to do like the scheduling. Like even David Small Engine Repair, DNR Small Engine Repair. Like I need to figure
Yeah,
out how they
uh-huh.
do that. You know, with the thumbnail and says upcoming event. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm not really sure.
So
I don't.
I'm gonna have to talk to Phil and be like, "Hey, Phil, how do I do a upcoming event?" You know, because I want to give
Yeah.
some Amazon gift cards away. So anyone watching, stay tuned. You know, catch my live streams. I'm gonna just be giving some Amazon gift cards away,
Yeah,
playing some little games. You know, like
Yeah.
Mixed Mowers does.
I think. Yeah, I think most time they say you have to watch this video and they'll ask you have to tell something about
Well,
that
most of the
video,
time,
like what they was working on, like what was you working on in this video and what horsepower or,
Yeah.
or something,
Well-
And you have to be a subscriber and you have to comment.
Well, most of the time, the reason people ask for comments or I don't know why people say you got to subscribe, because technically, when you say, "Hey, if you want to enter this giveaway, make sure you subscribe," you know, technically that's against YouTube's term of service to bribe somebody to subscribe. That's like, "Hey, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
subscribe, I'll give you $5." But
yeah.
the reason people ask for either comments or
Yeah,
retweets
yeah.
or something is for a bot, for you can do a random generator. It'll read all
Oh,
the
really?
comments, put all the names in. Yeah,
I didn't know
there's
that.
programs and free internet programs that will just pick a random name off a YouTube video comment section.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why on my last one, my super clean one, I said just comment. Doesn't have to be anything. You don't have to be subscribed. If you're just watching this randomly, just comment. But I think I was gonna do like just little games like guess a number between 1 and 30, you know, and I have it write it down so I can't change it, and then do some like you know closest without going over.
Yeah.
You know, just have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know what Jungle Bob says. I don't know who else to message. I don't. You know, I'm just having fun. So what? Other than that, what's the most popular item you work on? Probably do a lot of lawnmowers.
Yeah. Mostly, like for me, is mostly lawnmowers, weed eaters, chainsaws. That's about the like push lawnmowers, some riding lawnmowers, and chainsaws, weed eaters. Some blowers, leaf blowers. We have, that's our main thing. Where I live, I've never seen a snow blower in person. I've
Right?
just seen it on. We don't have enough snow to people get snow blowers around here. So I've never. So most of this is, like I said, weed eaters, blowers, mowers.
Hey, Jungle Bob's in the chat.
Is he okay?
What's up, my man?
He'll probably come up. He'll probably come up.
I'll
Come
put the
on up,
link up
Jungle
there.
Bob.
Yeah, let's talk about stuff. What's going on? But other than that,
He stays pretty busy,
I work on a lot of four-wheelers too, four-wheelers and side-by-sides. I do a lot of like crazy stuff, not your average equipment.
Yeah. How'd you,
Young
I mean,
Bob's in
how'd
Alabama.
you learn how to work on that?
You
Just
don't get
do it?
what? Sorry.
How'd you, how'd you learn how to work on different stuff? Just do it?
Yeah, just doing
Like
it.
snow blower. I mean, can,
In the end,
just,
in the
just
end,
tear into it and just figure it out.
in the end, they're all really the same, but different, but the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A carburetor is a carburetor.
Yeah.
I mean, one time I worked on a fire truck, an old school fire truck, and I cleaned the carburetor and it ran. I mean, the thing was this big,
Yeah.
but you take it apart,
Yeah.
you clean it up just like you would a regular carburetor, and it fired right up. Yeah,
So I was
Jungle
trying
Bob
to
says
help
that we
my
have
friend. I was trying to help my friend get he had a four wheeler. It's an older four wheeler, but he took it to a place. Guy is a professional place to have it rebuilt the carburetor, and I guess the guy serviced it, and it was running good. He just had got it back, and his son was riding it, and his battery is behind the back wheel, and he didn't have it strapped in there good. And his son like went over a hill or something, and the battery came out. And ever since then, he can't get it to fire up. It'll turn over good, but I guess it did something to them wires in there.
Yeah, probably the kill wire
The
came
four wheeler,
disconnected.
what's it called? Yeah, what's it called? The PLC or something they have. They
PCU.
like
PCU.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, what's that? What is it?
PCU. Yeah.
Let's see what PCU stands for. I don't even know.
That's the only thing about four wheeler. They got stuff that I ain't familiar with. I don't know what it.
Power control
Like
unit.
a lawnmower. Lawnmower's simple as everything.
Yeah.
Power control. Yeah. Ain't
Yeah,
that
power
kind of
control unit.
computer in the car, kind of like?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
those things are expensive too.
I'm just not. That's too familiar.
But I mean, I would check a kill wire. Kill wire.
For his would be like.
A kill wire could have came
That's what I think. Because I'm getting spark. I'm getting.
You wouldn't be getting spark.
He just had the carburetor cleaned and rebuilt, I think, and service and everything. Like I said, it's running good. He said, and I'm wondering if the carburetor is because it's getting spark. I checked, it's getting spark. I didn't take the carburetor because he just had cleaned it, so I didn't clean it. I put like carburetor cleaner down the carburetors and try to get it to hit. It won't hit. It won't hit for nothing. So
and that means you're either not getting spark or you have no compression.
Yeah, it was running fine though. It was before he went over that bump. It was running fine. So I don't know. I think when that battery came out, it did something to one of the wires back there.
Yeah, it could have shorted out the power control unit, but
yeah.
It's one of those things too. I get people that ask me sometimes, like, "Hey, on this specific machine, like, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I gotta look at it. Let me look at it. Put it up on a video. Yeah. What's up, Jungle Bob? How you been? Welcome to my stream for the first time. I've been on streams with you on mowers and Phil and everything. So welcome to mine for the first time.
Hi, pleasure to be here, sir.
Yeah, thank you for jumping up. Hey, down in Alabama, you get any snow down there?
Oh no, we never get any snow down here.
Yep, same here. I know Phil gets a lot of snow. He lives.
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, so I never get any snow. No snow blowers for me.
Yeah, but you work on a lot of lawnmowers. You got some grass there.
Yeah, when wintertime hits, so I wish I had some snow blowers.
I know, right? That's the only thing that keeps like the people up north in business.
William sent me out the. He told me you were up. That's why I was able to find your channel and you were live tonight. He emailed me and let me know you were up. So yeah,
Right.
it's a pleasure to be up, man. I hadn't got a chance to check out your channel or your videos. I subscribed to it, but I haven't watched many of your videos.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. You know, it's like
No, I'm gonna catch up with them. It's just like when you get all these subscribers and you go around, you just have to kind of like I spend like next week it's gonna rain Tuesday, Wednesday here, so that'll be my day to catch up on everybody's.
it hasn't rained in like 4 months here. But what I think is you know, I hate to say it, I do this for a living, small engine repair. I'm all about small engine repair. I watched a lot of videos to learn when I first did it, and I really when I watch because I watch YouTube all the time. That's my primary entertainment source. But I don't watch a lot. I watch a lot of I kind of watch the small engine videos just to give people some views and some watch time. But most of the time, I'm watching like commentary videos.
It gets old after a while, doesn't it? Watching the same old thing. I like to watch outdoor videos, YouTube outdoor stuff. Yeah, I think I was talking about that earlier tonight, like Joe Robinette and those outdoor campers. Because I'm an outdoors kind of guy, and so I like watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I like that too. I like that, you know, like the Backyard Boyer.
Oh yeah.
And Copper Creek Cuts. I watch Denna Tools too because I like, you know, he does all the deals and stuff.
Yeah. And Steve the Transit Camper, he's a follower. I like to watch his stuff, how he figures out how to make his campers better and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and sometimes I watch stuff and I'm like, man, I'm never gonna do this. Like, why am I learning how to build a machine gun out of pipes? I'm never gonna do that.
But it's interesting to know how to do it in case you had to.
And it's like sometimes I'll end up clicking on like those restoration videos where there's no talking, it's just the noise of the machines.
I can't watch those. I can't watch the ones that there's no narration.
Sometimes they just get me and I end up watching them. I'm like, I didn't learn nothing. I just watched someone make something look old and ugly to pretty. And it's cool to see it, you know.
I agree with you.
Sometimes I'll get bored and just skip to the end and see what it looks like.
I agree with you on the what they're doing. It's just to me when I'm watching a video, I'll probably fall asleep if I'm watching something that has no narration. I like somebody talking about what they're doing because I'll fall asleep. I promise you, I will if it's just. But I know what you're talking about, where they just play the music the whole time and the video from the start,
and all you hear is the.
I can't
bing,
stand
bing, 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 bing.
I can't stand that.
I can't watch them. I just can't watch. Even though they're good results in the end, I just can't watch them. I can't either. But like you said, skip to the end.
Yeah, you know. But most of the time, I just watch commentary videos, you know, or just random stuff.
So how long have you been doing this kind of stuff?
YouTubing? Oh my goodness. I've only been doing it since September last year. But small engine repair, I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years, yeah. Yeah, I just started up fresh. Well, you know, I have some F off money, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy some good equipment. My first videos, I mean, don't even watch those because I didn't know what I was doing, and like the audio and the video quality is just god awful. And I kind of want to get rid of them, but I'll lose.
Hang on, I gotta plug my battery in.
Yeah, okay, I'll lose video views and stuff. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'm doing a hotspot off my phone, and my battery went down to 14. All of a sudden, he started going boop 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 boop. It's because my battery.
Oh
yeah. I was doing a hotspot to my computer after that.
I'm gonna get back on DNR, but I figure he's about ready to get off. So.
He's done.
Yeah,
DNR. I wonder if it's his internet.
We're already done for the night. Yeah.
Who is?
No, William was on there earlier, and he was thinking about getting back up, but Dave was already done.
Oh yeah, because I don't know. Is it his internet or his computer that's really laggy? Like I have some bad internet. I'm surprised this is even coming out good. I'm surprised whoever's viewing can hear me.
His is not like that all the time. He was just having some struggles with it, I guess.
Yeah, I need to ask him how he sets it up for like because him and Phil they say upcoming event live at this time. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, well, I don't know all that. But as far as his lagging thing, that's just a local problem with his provider. It's not his fault.
Yeah, no, I mean I have bad internet, but I'm thinking that my $1,600 gaming laptop
Oh, wow.
makes
You're
a
into
difference.
gaming? You're into gaming? Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I ask any other Spudget guys, even Phil, he's young. They don't do no gaming.
I don't do any gaming either.
Oh, I knew it.
My
And I
gaming
know
was-
William don't. I know William don't either.
My
I'm
gaming
the
was
only
the
small
Atari,
engine guy that games.
my gaming was the Atari 2600 and the pinball back in the day.
I mean, this is how much of gaming I am. All my tattoos are video game tattoos.
Yeah. Wow. Are you like the new modern age of the pinball wizard or something? Is that what it is?
No, I don't. I play old school games, but most of the time, I'm 30, so I'm old. I'm old. I'm over the hill. My life's half over.
Yeah.
30.
No time for gaming, Bald Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're also one of those people. Come on, man. So if I started a small engine gaming channel, ain't nobody gonna be watching.
Nah.
No, 'cause I ask everybody.
There's a lot of people that do that stuff these days. I don't get it, but there's a lot of people that do. Yeah.
I have the brand new Xbox and everything. So
There you go, Henry. That's all. That's all.
you know what? They're gonna throw me in jail. They're gonna throw me in jail because I smoke menthols, and then they're banning them.
Yeah. I heard. What? About 2 years they're gonna be
Is that
banned.
where's that Salem? Are those Salem?
No, I smoke this. They're cheap, but I'm out. So I'm smoking my wife's Eagles.
I smoke when I can't afford stuff. I smoke L&Ms or whatever I can get.
I know, right? That's why I'm smoking an Eagle. It's gross as hell, but gets done. Does checkers count?
Oh, yeah.
Gaming, like who plays checkers, man? Are you playing on a PC or an Xbox?
You like to play backgammon? Backgammon's fun. I like backgammon.
Yeah, no. You know what? I play casino games all the time. I'm a gambler. I'm always. It's always a game here. Oh,
You're young and fun. You're having a good time.
I'm
man.
old,
Like,
man. I wake up, my kid's running around.
You're in a great stage. of your life, man. I remember when I was your age.
When you were my age, you didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have no
That's
cell
right.
phone. We're just playing. Oh,
Didn't have a cell phone, but I had a beeper.
you know what? I remember. What'd you have, William? You have cell phones back then?
I got one when I was about
We just
30,
had to get like in those days.
29.
Yeah, you went out to the payphone if you had to call somebody if you got a beep. You couldn't.
I was
Hey,
29
you know what?
before I got my first cell phone.
When
Like
I
if
was,
you're in the bar, drinking down, listening to the thing, and you get that beep, from the chick, you walk outside the bar, hit the payphone, call her up, and see what's up.
when I was in seventh grade, I used to call my girlfriend on her landline from a payphone. And then when I hit ninth grade, I got my first phone. The most popular phone I was able to afford, the most popular phone was the Motorola Razr. Everybody had a Motorola Razr.
Yeah.
It was like the iPhone.
I had one.
I mean, shoot, like that was it. That was the phone. And then nowadays it's like
First one I had.
yeah. Oh, we lost Jungle Bob. That's fine. He'll come back.
Yeah. First one I had was an old flip phone. the cotton picking battery on it was about that big. That was a big old. I mean, you talk about clear though. It was the clearest phone. And I asked this guy, I said, seems like every time I upgrade,
Oh, hang on.
the phone gets
Baldy.
weaker. He said it
Hang
actually
on. Let me help Bald Eagle real quick.
coming back.
Okay, check this out, Bald Eagle.
Okay.
Just click this link right here, and it'll take you to a website. And then you close. If you're on your phone, you can close YouTube, and then just put enter broadcast studio, and I'll bring you up here. We can talk. But yeah, no, I mean it's weird. It's weird, you know. I hate to say it, you know, it's like I have a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old niece, and I was telling her the other day, I was like, you know, Netflix didn't used to be like this. They used to ship you out DVDs, and she goes, no, that's a lie. They never did that. And I'm like, you know, it's weird because technology it's at its peak. You know, they're just gonna make them thinner and fatter and slimmer, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's like I've seen so many things like completely go obsolete within a year. You know, nowadays
yeah.
you can have a 5-year-old phone and it still be optimal.
Yeah, it'll still work a little bit, you know, but it's not got the new. But they keep doing. But you know, you keep your old phone, man, 'cause for what you need. You know, like my work phone, I don't care about having all that new technology on my phone number that customers are calling me on. I don't care as long as it can leave a voicemail and I can call somebody back. I'm good.
Yeah. But you know, and before I upgraded my Xbox to the newest Xbox, I mean, I had the original Xbox One, an 11-year-old console, and it was still doing just fine. I just figured, hey, you know what? It's time to upgrade. You know, Trump and Biden gave us some free money. I said, I'm getting me a new Xbox and a $1,600 computer. I got a kid and a wife. You know, I got some big old checks, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna blow it. So I just blew it. Let me see if I can't make my little light brighter. There we go.
There you go. You're good.
My wife bought this for me for my birthday, this camera and this microphone here.
So William, what are we on? Are we still in? What part of the week are you in? 4 on, 4 off, or are you off for what?
I work
gotta go
in
back.
Oh,
I
wait.
was supposed to be off.
You know what I'm saying? Because you always work for. Don't you
I was
usually?
supposed to be off tomorrow, but I gotta go back to work tomorrow a day early. So
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go back Sunday. Work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but I gotta go back tomorrow.
Okay. I'm just curious because I know you usually work like you told me you work for.
4 on, 4 off. Yeah.
Is this what you do full time, Jungle Bob, or
Gotta go
just
back
for
tomorrow.
fun?
Oh, I just do it for fun.
Yeah, see, this is my job. This is what I do for a job.
No, I do it full time, man. I'm just playing with you.
I thought that's what you do full time, ain't it?
Yeah, I was just playing with him. Like, yeah,
Yeah, technically, I'm not stupid, but technically, I'm uneducated.
well, I make. Yeah,
What are you on?
I'm
What are you
married.
on, Baldy? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, but that's what I do. I repair small engines for a living. That's basically what I do.
I think you might have to go to your settings and approve it. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Who's this right here? Let me see. We're going to add this person here. Okay, now close YouTube.
All right, I think we got it now.
There you go.
Yeah, but now all you got to do is close YouTube.
Okay, now close YouTube.
Just click the X
Like
on
on
the
the
YouTube.
phone?
Are you on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, push that button that opens all your apps up, and then swipe YouTube away, and just stay on StreamYard.
All right, it's not working this way.
Yeah,
No.
That's it.
Hello? Yeah, now it's working. Now it's working.
Okay.
It's just with when you have YouTube open, because it sounded like you have YouTube Premium.
Got an echo on it.
Yeah. So I hear. Yeah. Well, what's up, man? What's up, man?
Just wanted to say hey and jump in here and join the chat a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. You need to get an Xbox so we can play checkers.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you guys too. I've seen you guys a few times on here. First time I've jumped on.
Oh, really? Yeah, you should. Every time, I think all the small engine guys do StreamYard, and they always post the links. If you're ever on the phone on YouTube, just kind of scroll up the chat a little bit. You'll see a link.
Okay.
I've seen you in the chats a lot before. I've just never seen you up live.
You do.
I just started. I mean, this is really. I just got monetized this month, so this is really the first time I've really gotten serious on this. Just started.
Oh wait a second. You got a channel? Hang on one second. Let me look that up.
Yeah, he's got a channel. He just said monetized.
I know. I was gonna say, damn, he has more than me. I'm still not even monetized. I just started this.
I just got monetized on the 25th, and it's blown up from there.
Congratulations, man. You do small engine repair?
Oh yeah, 30 years.
What's your channel name? Bald
Are you in
Eagle?
the small engine repair?
Eagle 242.
He probably knows more than all three of us together.
Eh,
Probably.
I don't know about that. I watch your guys' channels too. You guys got some good tips. We can all learn from each other.
I know. That's what I say. You know.
My brother
Hey,
taught
I
me.
can learn something.
My brother's about probably. He taught me everything I know, and then what I've learned years on my own. But
You know, when I was 6 years old, my grandpa used to set up a engine and lag it down to his work.
Hang on. I gotta pause.
He'd tear it apart, and I'd start tearing parts apart of it. And, you know, in hindsight, I knew it was to just kind of get me out of his way so he can get the real work done. But literally, I've been doing this since I was 5, 6 years old.
yeah,
Wow. Hey man, congratulations, dude! You almost got 4,000 subscribers. Hey, you know,
That's
now that
that's all in the last 30 days.
well, once you get monetized, it only goes up. It only goes up. Getting
blowing
that
my
first
mind.
1,000 subscribers, getting that first 1,000 subscribers, and I have the watch time. I just need the subscribers. Once you get that, it's like it goes downhill. You know, it's all fast.
Yeah, I posted one video about 2 years ago of me rebuilding the turbo on my truck and managed to get the 4,000 watch hours in about 3 months, but I never could get the subscribers. And stuff.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
I'm at 500. I'm halfway there.
Yeah, I've been on here since 2009, but didn't get serious until the last 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, well, I just hang on, let me make sure. I just subscribed to your channel, man. So I didn't even know you had a channel. You need to start live streaming.
Yeah, I will. I mean, now that I've kind of learned what to do here, I will.
Hey, technically, StreamYard is free. I pay for the premium service because I don't want that watermark up there. And I mean, with StreamYard, you can have people jump on like Will and Jungle Bob and Phil, or Mixed Mowers if they're watching Steve Spawn Saloon. Whoever, you should jump on. You should get on the bigger guys' channels because it's cool.
He got 4,000 subscribers. He doesn't need to jump on anybody.
No, wait. One time I was in a live stream and all of a sudden Steve was in there and I'm like, wow, dude, this guy is the #1 most subscribed small engine YouTuber. I'm like, shit, and he's here with us little dudes.
Steve's a good guy though. He'll talk to about anybody.
Yeah.
Phil's the same way. I love talking to Phil.
Yeah, Phil,
I know, yeah, right, yeah. Me and him, we kind of started at the same time, but he knew a little bit more about the SEO, like the search engine stuff, and he just knew how to get those clickable titles. And we were growing together, and then I had to take a break. I had to move and stuff, and now I'm back in the swing of things, and got a bunch of just
3.86K subscribers. I just subscribed, Bobby. You got me.
What was that? I didn't hear you there.
3.86 thousand subscribers you have. I just subscribed to your channel. Introduction to battery motor repair will be the latest video, right?
Yep, that's it. And that one, I've lost 3 subscribers on that one. So.
Oh, well, big deal. Big fucking deal. Excuse my language.
It's just fun, guys. If I get subscribers or views, I really have fun with it.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Hey, do you use Canva for your thumbnails?
No, I use TubeBuddy.
Oh yeah, no, I use Canva.
Yeah, no.
I know. Phil uses Photoshop, but I use Premiere Pro, but I don't want to pay the extra for Photoshop. Not yet.
Yeah, my daughter's a graphic designer, so she has a lot of that stuff. I use.
Well, you're lucky.
You know what I use? I use Sun Samsung.
Yeah. I use Rush
My-
on my phone. Adobe Rush too. That's free on your
My,
phone.
my only child's 2 years old, so he don't know nothing. He knows how to come and shut the laptop and ruin everything when I'm trying. I'm like, oh, you better hope it saves, son, or I'm whooping your head.
Well, mine are 17 and 21, so enjoy them while they're young because they
Right.
grow up
Oh
quick.
man, you almost got one as old as me. I'm
Yeah.
30. I'm getting old. I'm starting to get the gray hairs.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
guess
cool,
we
man.
know
I didn't know. It's always good. It's just like to be honest, I just found that the YouTuber called the Lawnmower Lady, and she
Yeah.
only has like 100 subscribers, and I'm like, well, she's really good. She has some good intros too. She always wears a shirt with a different name. I was like, man, she needs more subscribers.
She's got a good channel. I've watched her probably
Yeah.
most of her videos. She's got
And I mean, she only has 152 subscribers, and I'm like, shoot, she needs. And what I like about it is that's the only female I've ever seen in our industry on YouTube.
Now there's
Yeah.
another one.
there's two of them out there that I watch every once in a while.
Who's the other one?
I knew you're going to ask me that, and I'll have to send you a link to it. I don't know the name.
Yeah, I will too. But she was on the live chat tonight on DNR tonight. She was up there.
Oh, did she?
Not
Oh, she was?
Sophia. I'm not talking about Sophia. I'm talking there's another lady out there that does a pretty good channel. I can't remember the. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to misquote it. But
I
It's
subscribe
just cool.
to her
It's just-
channel, but while I'm doing this, it's hard to look it up. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, because if you mess with anything, it'll get kicked out.
Okay.
But that's why I do it on the computer now. It's just cool to see females in this industry on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have a lot.
You ain't gonna see me in the makeup game, but my wife,
I
she
tell you
wants
what,
to start
I have a lot of old friends that are like that I grew up with. A couple of them are truck drivers, and then I know a couple of women friends of mine that I grew up with. They're truck drivers now. Like one of them's over the road driver, so she's gone all the time, and then one of them's a local, but they drive diesels just like guys do, and it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. I mean, they're as good as any guys, and they driving a semi.
No. Hey, what state? What
I've
state
tried-
are you in, Bald Eagle?
What is it?
What state are you in?
Ohio, Cincinnati.
He's in the chili town. They make great
Yeah,
chili.
Skyline.
So do you get snow blowers? You get snow up there?
Very rarely.
Oh, yeah,
lost my
see.
ass on snow blowers so many
Look at
times.
us. We're the no snowblower gang.
What's the name of that place?
I got one video on snow blowers when I first started doing YouTube, and it's really nothing more than me cleaning out a gas tank and cleaning it up. And I'm surprised that video went anywhere, but it's got almost 7,000 views.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, I've never really even seen one. It's
What's
just
that,
like, but
what's
see, all
place
three
that
of you
you
guys.
Spaghetti chili. You know what I'm talking about? They're famous for the spaghetti noodle chili.
Skyline chili, full noodles.
That's it. Yeah.
See, you guys all got lawns and grass, and every house has grass in it. So
Down here,
you guys see the dethatchers, the power rakes, the aerators,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, down south here, we don't. Only rich people do that down here. We just cut our grass and mulch it in, and that's it.
You know what's funny? In my own experience, this is anecdotal evidence, but I notice like when I go to people's houses and they have like all this equipment and you're like, damn, dude, like, well, why don't you just buy a new one? Why am I even repairing this? The people who look like they have so much money, they're in the hugest house, dude. You're like, dude, I would kill to be in this house. They're
Well,
always the stingiest customers.
Well, don't get me wrong. Now we have
Yeah.
in the Metro Birmingham area, we have certain like Mountain Brook is a rich area of town, and there's certain other ones like that. And they do pride themselves in their lawns, and they spend that money to get it done and groomed right every week and that kind of thing. What I'm saying is, I'm an old country boy, so I got.
Yeah, me too. Like if
I cut my grass with all of my customers more than I'm testing out. When I'm fixing them, and I don't really care about grooming or whatever. I got St. Augustine grass that grows. on my property, right? So it's you cut it.
You know what? I got a question for you, Bald Eagle. I got a question. How do you on your YouTube channel? How do you add other channels like that? Is that the only thing when you're monetized?
No, that was before I got monetized. You go into your settings and you can create different categories in your channel. I link channels that I think are, if you look at Chris X Outdoors, I mean, he's
new too, right? He's just now starting to blow up. He's like what 200 subscribers?
He's got over 50 videos, and I'll tell you what, he's very down to earth. He's actually, I consider him a friend, online.
I think
he was big on Instagram before he started doing YouTube, and he still has more followers on Instagram. I remember he posted a picture of an ultrasonic cleaner, like that was the first time I said, "Dude, I need a link for that."
it's kind of like
about 6 months ago, and I've been talking to him, off of YouTube quite a bit. He's a real down to earth guy. I'm surprised his channel has not blown up because he's more of a vlog style than he is a repair style, and he's got a lot to learn on small engine repair.
Well, it's kind of like what you're talking about, Lincoln channels. It's like the Idaho Hillbilly. Y'all ever watch him? And then
No, I don't think so.
Like Idaho Hillbilly.
No, I don't think I heard of him.
Yeah, look up the Idaho Hillbilly. He has a separate channel too where he digs for. He calls it Rusty Gold. He's got 2 channels going. They have 2 channels going. They live up north, but the Idaho Hillbilly. Check him out.
But I know Chris. I mean, I'm surprised. Like I said, dude, he only has 200 subscribers. He should have a lot more. He deserves a lot more.
He should. He's an awesome channel. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, no, and I've been following him.
His name,
Chris
Outdoors X.
Okay, I'll check him out.
If you check out my channel, I've got a inspirational channel section on my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
He's on there. He's on there. In fact, I've got Phil on there. I've got a lot of little guys that I think probably should be bigger than they are, and that's really what I try to highlight on that channel is just guys that I think should be higher than they are, so other guys can find them.
You have CNL on there, and I was following him when he had 10 subscribers.
Yep.
He's just doing it in a shack.
Yeah,
I love it.
for a long time too.
Okay, I follow him too. He's a good.
He was just doing it in a shack, and then now his neighbors were bitching at him and stuff.
But I haven't seen any videos from him lately.
No, because his neighbors are bitching at him.
Well, I thought he moved.
He went mobile, so I think.
Yeah, I'm mobile too. I love mobile, but yeah, because people kept saying, "Oh, why is there so much traffic at your house?"
Well, the last videos I saw on him, he said he quit doing the lawn service repair. He's just going to do, quit doing the lawn service. He's just going to do small engine repair. Then all mobile, and I haven't seen anything since, man. But I love hearing him talk.
Yeah. He's real down to earth. He tells it like it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's just like I love being mobile. I just like it. My main thing I like about it is that I can schedule all my repairs, and sometimes I do 8 or 10 a day. But when I'm not working, I don't have to be at a shop. I can be home with my family.
Right. Exactly. We were talking about that on the last live I was on earlier. About one thing I also like to emphasize for other people is like you don't need because a lot of people, like a lot of channels you see. And they're big old channels, and they're using these very expensive tools, and I'm like, you don't need any of those. You don't need a Milwaukee Impact to do small engine repair. I was like, most of the time you can get your job done with an 8mm, a 10mm, and a T25, and you can do pretty much everything. Well, you need an air compressor and at least an impact.
Oh, yeah, no, I recommend even a pancake, something to blow air. And I do recommend you spend the money and get an ultrasonic cleaner. That is guaranteed.
But you don't have to.
Don't go to the Harbor Freight ones.
There's Phil down there. He just made a comment.
Oh, hey, Phil. What's up?
Oh, Phil here?
I thought he was in bed.
He's probably getting ready to work in the morning. He's a conscientious person. He's probably already planning out his day tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's Saturday. He doesn't work on the weekends.
Well, he might be working at something. I don't know. He'd be working. He's got a good mind.
No. Phil's videos are really great. We kind of started at the same time, but he just knows so much more about SEO and you know and the YouTube thing than I did. I came in here going, and I'm surprised, like I'm young. I should know everything there is to know, but it's just like
I know
I'm
it's
still
the
learning.
biggest-
I
it's
still
the
learn
biggest
something new
day of
every
the
day.
week, Phil. If you're a small engine brewer guy, it's the busiest day of the week. You're not sleeping in the morning. I know.
It's funny because I still don't even know how to tell. I got 4 viewers here watching. It's not a lot, but I don't even know how to tell who's viewing it.
I close
We
at
got 4
12
live,
tomorrow.
so that's pretty much us 4.
Right?
I'm open from 8 to 12 on Saturdays during the cutting season.
Hey, I'm working tomorrow too, so I understand how it is.
Phil, you know I'm just kidding with you, man.
He's like, I don't care. I make more money than you.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, it turns out, it's like Ken. I just found out, Ken's like educated. Like, dude, that guy
it
is
ain't
smart.
about who. Hey, listen,
Oh, yeah.
listen simply. It ain't about who earns more money than this that. We're all sharing our ideas about how to do things right here. Everybody's got a different market. It's just how their market works. Like
Yeah, no, I was just making a joke, but it's like I'm surprised Ken even does this because that guy's like smart. Like he's an engineer,
Yeah.
like if you ever watched him for a long time, he did that on the side to put his kids through college.
right? And I mean,
What I'm saying, he did that on the side to put his kids through college originally, and now it just keeps on going. But it's a fever. Once you get the fever, man, you can't let it go.
I'll be right back, guys.
okay.
And what's the name of his channel? Bald Eagle?
Yeah, Bald Eagle 242.
Bald Eagle too.
He's blowing up too. Hey Phil, you know Bald Eagle? I just met him today. I didn't even know about him.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's like that's cool. I get to meet new people, and you know what? That's what I was telling. I love this community. It's like, dude, we're all friendly people.
Yeah, Phil, you gotta get everything ready to go by Monday, so you clean up what needs to be fixed after you're done on Friday. Get it ready to go out and do your lawn care service on Monday. I feel you, man. I see what's coming up.
You know what? I got a question for Phil because I was thinking about this myself. I have a few in the yard, and I don't even know why I have them to repair because no one's going to use them. But when it comes to edging,
Hold up a second. He said jump on.
yeah, if he's going to jump on, I got a question about lawn care for him because I have 2 edgers outside that I'm going to repair just for the video. But and then I got to try to sell them for the customer because he doesn't want them. But I don't even think I could sell them. I don't even think I could sell them. No one's
I
going
don't
to
know
use
if
them.
Phil's in the flipping business or not. He's just more in the repair and the lawn care side of it. But he probably have a good answer for you.
Yeah.
I don't want
But,
to. I don't want to speak for Phil. I don't want to.
no. I was just going to ask them, like if because I watch a lawn care guy. I watch Copper Creek Cuts. I love that guy.
Copper Creek Cut.
Yeah, he's the only lawn care guy I watch. But he just makes it funny. He's just a good dude.
I've never heard of him. I watch Blades of Grass. That's a good channel. Blades of Grass is a great channel to watch.
Yeah. Most of the time I'm always watching Richie Review Tech. I love him. Review Tech USA.
I've never seen that one either.
Yeah, no, I watch a lot of commentary. It's like I watch Philip DeFranco and I watch Keemstar, Drama Alert.
Well, this is the first time I've ever been up here on your channel, so I want to check out everybody your names. But I watch if you want to watch a good guy about lawn care, service and maintenance, and a really good video, watch Blades of Grass. That guy is really good, and he's pretty straight up and tells you pretty much how it works.
What do you watch, Bald Eagle?
Hell, I'm too busy to watch YouTube.
I hear you. Let me add Phil here.
There he is.
Okay, Phil, here's my question for you. If you're here, let me know when you're ready.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, go ahead whenever
Hey.
you want.
So check
Hello.
this out.
Hold on. Don't just let him settle in.
Let them settle in.
All right,
Check
let me
this
settle
out.
in.
I have two edgers to repair. You know the ones that you push and then you pull it down to activate it.
Yeah.
We don't use those here. Okay, but I got a question. Everybody I ever see and everybody I ever watch, aren't those push edgers obsolete? Like,
Yeah.
don't people just
Everybody
use the
uses.
weed? You use the
Nobody
weed
uses
or
those.
attachment, right?
Well, we use stick edgers, and what I
Yeah.
use are combi attachments by
Yeah,
Steel.
the
I have
one
a
with the wheel on it.
KM56. Yeah, I have a KM56 and a KM131. That's what we use. So, but yeah, that's what is that, William?
I just know about bald eagle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody uses those push edgers anymore. I don't think you could even sell them or try to flip them because
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
unless
that's what I'm thinking. Especially here in Arizona, I got no grass, man. And the customer's like, "Well, just sell them and we'll split it." And I'm like,
I'll tell you who uses those. I have a couple of old timers. I'll show you the comfy one that came in a couple of weeks ago that I repaired. It was a push edger, but it's just old timer days. He's about 70 something years old. He wanted it going again. So I fixed it. But it's not feasible in commercial work these days.
No, yeah,
way.
it's funny. It's because it's like I watch. You know, I don't know if Phil's heard about them, but I said them a few times. Have you heard of Copper Creek Cuts, Phil?
yeah.
Yeah, like every time I see him edging, he doesn't use one of those. I mean, I think those are obsolete. You know, they just have that square blade on them.
Right. Yeah, nobody uses those anymore. They're just not portable. Regular stick edgers you can throw on a mount in the trailer, but the ones with the wheels, the one you pull you push behind,
I'll be
they
right.
suck because they take up space in your trailer too. So
Yeah, I know,
And
and
they're
I have
heavy.
two of them to repair. So
they're just not portable. You know, you're not going to be. You can carry the stick edger all the way to a backyard to do edging in the backyard, but with this thing, you're going to have to push through beds, through grass, through dirt, whatever you got to go
yeah,
around.
that's
to
what
go to the
that's what I was
backyard.
just asking. Because I was gonna, like, you know what? I'll ask a lawn care professional. I'm like, I'm pretty sure those are obsolete.
Yeah, no. Let me take this off. I don't like this little thingy.
Bill, you're making us look bad there with your professional studio.
Nah. I had this filter on my mic because I record my podcast episodes on here, and it like muffles out the sound, the P's and the whatever other vowels that give off, like, I don't even know what they're called, but anyways, I think this sounds a little bit better.
Now, I'm definitely
Hopefully.
envious of your audio. You have really crisp, clear audio.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a nice condenser mic. I have a Blue Snowball. It's a good mic for beginners. Like, I mean, I know a few professional guys that still use it, but he has a really good condenser mic.
Yeah, this one's just got a little filter on the top, so it's a little filter muffin or whatever you call them.
Yeah, I got one of
Throw it on
those.
here.
I got like this going on.
Yeah, right.
I don't have a pop filter yet, though.
I just sold two. Do you guys remember? I had like this Craftsman tractor with the plow in the front, and I had to replace the aftermarket, or I had to replace the camshaft because one of the cam lobes broke, and so it wouldn't crank. Or the decompression mechanism broke on that camshaft, so I had to replace it. So it was either buy a OEM camshaft for $80-$90 or an aftermarket one for about $30. And I talked to Ken, and he said, yeah, people have had good luck with the aftermarket cam. So I bought an aftermarket cam, installed it. Literally, not even an hour into it, it started to over rev. Wow. So I'm thinking something broke into it, or I didn't set the internal governor mechanism correctly, like the oil slinger.
Yeah.
So I checked the cables, I checked everything. And of course, after I put it back together, run it for about an hour, and I was going to sell it, and it did that on me. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to mess with it. So I sold it as is for $150 today.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say,
sold that.
nothing is more depressing than having to crank open another engine that you just were in.
And the thing is, I was just mad. I was tired, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it anymore because I have a line of things that I want to do, and this was the last thing I want to do over again. So I'm like, I'm gonna sell it as is. Guy came over, bought it today, and then that Troy built Bronco that I got for free.
Oh yeah,
Fixed it up
I've been watching.
through
I mean, you did a live on that the first time you got it.
Yeah, threw an aftermarket tune-up kit in there with the aftermarket air filter and everything. And again, I only buy aftermarket when I'm flipping machines. So I could care less what I'm throwing in there because as long as it works. Aftermarket, carburetor, everything, the whole 9 yards. Started right up. I think the battery was still good in it, so I charged the battery and I sold it today for $200.
That's good.
But
good money.
the deck was rotted, so I sold it as just a little tractor.
Oh, there you go, cute little puppy dog. Yeah. Hey, so I was gonna say, Phil, Bald Eagle here. This is his first time ever on a live stream, so this is the first time talking to us in person.
I seen you. What's your name?
Steve.
Yeah, I seen that you've been commenting on my videos. I appreciate it. Thank you for leaving that feedback.
And I've watched almost every one you've uploaded.
If you go to his channel, you're actually one of his like if people who watch him will find you.
What was that, Steve?
I have you as one of my inspiration channels that I followed before I started trying to get serious at this.
Oh, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm just trying to give back, because like I said before, whenever I started, there weren't people that were making videos on how to start a business. They were showing me how to repair. They were showing me how to do this and that, but they didn't go into in-depth details like what happens when a customer dies and their machine is sitting in your garage. What do you do with it? All these questions I like to kind of ponder, I ponder about them, and then I'm like, you know what, this would be a great episode.
One video I gotta make.
What?
Hang on one sec. I gotta make a video about burnout. Because a lot of people, when you're working on something. Thank you, baby. When you're working on something, and you start getting upset and you start messing it up, and then you try to go something else, you can't do that either. It's like sometimes you just gotta take a break. Burnout in this industry is really bad.
You know what?
Work on a lot of.
I agree.
Like you said with the camshaft thing, and you said it over Rev, you said, you know what, I'm just selling it as is because you were getting mad at it. You were getting burnt out. You're like, I'm done. Well, and then it's like your brain messes up. Your brain messes up, and you can't do nothing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Phil started a poll on that. Have you ever turned a machine back to a customer without fixing it a while back? And I had one that it was glowing red hot on the muffler. You replace the head gasket, you do the valves, you think maybe the valve seats come with this carburetor's too rich, maybe it's sucking air, and I went through this machine for 2 weeks. And finally, the only thing left that I had not replaced in that motor was the camshaft. And the cam lobe, there was a Briggs single cylinder, and one of the cam lobes had spun on the camshaft just enough that it was adding fuel and air late in the mixture.
You're telling me about that, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little short video on that, and that thing kicked my butt for 2 weeks because it was running. It would run fine idle, but if you tried to rev it up past 1,500 RPM, it cut out, it cracked, and once I replaced the camshaft, it was fine.
It's crazy how we can go through the whole repair guide, and watch all the videos, but still find out for ourselves, what the issue was, because no one will give you an answer on it because nobody ever figured it out.
I even replaced the muffler. I didn't replace it with a new one, but I took a muffler off another machine that I had just because I'm starting to think the muffler was stopped up. I mean, the only thing left that I had on that thing was the camshaft.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got it figured out,
Right. There's been times like this guy had a rototiller just the other day. I gave it back to him. I said, you know what? I don't want to repair it. I can't, I'm not going to take the time. It's going to cost too much. And he goes, all I need is a bearing. And it's like, yeah, but in order to get this big old rototiller, I'd have to, get a tool to separate the end just to replace a little tiny bearing. I mean, you're looking at 3 or 4 hours worth of work just to replace that little bearing in it. And I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, I'm sorry, I don't want to do it,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta deny the stuff that comes in. You know, especially if it's not even worth repairing. I mean, we've talked. I think in every live stream we talk about things that aren't worth repairing.
Right?
Cheap
No.
weed eaters,
You
cheap
know what though?
two-stroke machines.
You know, if I could throw them in an electronic cleaner and get them out for 40, $50, you know, let's do it.
See, but that's the thing.
Sometimes,
It'll come back next week with another problem.
right?
That's
Hey,
the
more
problem
money.
with them.
Yeah.
I just had one last week with the pulling chainsaw. A guy wanted it fixed, and I said it's $80-$90, and he said, you know, and I even showed him on Amazon you can buy a refurbished one for about the same price.
Mhm.
He said, "My God, I love that saw. It's the best saw I've ever had." So I brought it in and I fixed it, and he paid $85 to fix the pulling chainsaw.
Hey, I'm fixing a Pull-In Pro tomorrow, and a home light chainsaw.
Yeah, good luck. I hate them.
Hey, you want to know something though? Out of all the videos I ever published, the two strokes, I think, because they break the most, they're the most viewed videos. Like more people look up two-stroke repairs than four-stroke repairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all depends on the season too. Right now, it's really hot time for people to use lawnmowers and trimmers and chainsaws. So,
Yeah,
a lot
so-
of people are viewing. You know, those are the key words that are hot right now. Lawnmower
Yeah,
won't start. Lawnmower
Yeah,
pull cord repair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, these chainsaws, they might not be worth repairing, so I'll probably do them a deal, you know, but at least I'll get that content out for other people that have these home lights and these pull-ins that, you know, maybe they only got like 40, $50 and they could just do it themselves. If I could help someone else, you know, repair their own home light, you know, or their own Pull-In Pro without taking it to a shop,
Yeah.
more power to them.
Yeah, like I've been thinking about this, and I want to get you guys' feedback. Like, what do you guys think of? And it's not necessarily copying content. Obviously, there's tons of videos out there on how to clean a Briggs and Stratton carburetor, right? Like tons of videos, and I wanted to post a video as well on how to clean a carburetor on a specific engine, but I've already, you know, seen that there was many videos out there. Well, what do you think? Like, what if I want to show my way of cleaning it and maybe show like tips and tricks? Would that be okay? Or am I just like following other people's content ideas? I guess you.
Hey,
Hey,
Phil,
can I go first? Can I go first?
yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mr. Moderator.
You do what you got to do.
No, I was just going to say, I feel absolutely. I think everybody has a different way of doing things. Everybody has their own little tricks and trades about how they do repair whatever it might be, not just carburetors, what you're talking about, but you know, there's different ways to skin a cat. I think it's very beneficial to see everybody's different way of doing things, and you apply it however you want.
Well, yeah, and one more thing I want to add, like, would it be boring for you guys to watch it? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like, if I look up my playlist right now of everybody that I follow, I'll be honest, some of the videos that I see, it's like, oh, this machine won't start, how to get it started. And I can already see what the problem is. It's fuel related. They're going to clean the carb. I already know what to expect from the video. And I try to watch the whole thing, but it just, to me, it gets boring because I already know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm kind of trying to talk to you guys about. Like,
I think that's the key.
I feel like everybody knows how
I
to
think
do
that's
this
the key.
stuff
What you
anyway,
just
so
said. You
try
just
to
said.
justify why to do it.
No, Phil, you just said it right there in what you said. It gets boring to you because you already know in your mind what's wrong with something, right? But to the viewer, like not to us small engine mechanics that work on this stuff every day, but to the common person, what you're trying to put out information to help people that don't know what they're looking at, right? So, yeah. So it's not boring to them. It may be boring to us. Or like you just said, when you watch other people's stuff, you've seen the same thing 1,000 times. I mean, I publish videos that's been published, you know, repairing stuff or showing how to work on stuff that's been done 3,000 times and more times better than me. But you never know who that viewer you might catch. That's
What I would say is
little
try to
person
find
that-
those niches that could be improved. you know, if you look at the 2 videos I've posted in the last 3 months on seat repair or how to repair a John Deere cracked hood, what I mean, there's plenty of videos out there on how to do that. It's no secret. What I did is try to come up with a way to improve how to do that, and those 2 videos have hit over 100,000 views in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And
Wow. Yeah.
that's what I'm looking at is what are people doing that I can do better?
Yeah, exactly.
I just think it's about reaching out to your whatever your audience is. Like my audience here, I've got 87 subscribers, but my buddies on YouTube and stuff are small town boys. You know, if they can see how I can show them how to fix something, well, they ain't got to go take it to the shop. That's what it's all about. You know,
Yeah,
and
my-
everybody has a
Here's-
different way to do stuff.
We talked about that earlier. I was saying that it's like YouTube is my primary entertainment source. That's what I watch if I'm not playing video games or something. And I hate to say it, I don't watch small engine repair videos. You know, I mean, I'll check out some of you guys, you know, just to give you some watch time and stuff. And most of the time, I'm watching, you know, other commentators and other videos, you know, stuff that you know, I don't think we make videos for each other. I think we make videos for the other people.
Do you simply do small engine repairs? Is that what you do for a living?
I do this full time.
And so okay. I just
And then
you did it for a hobby or you did it full time. I'm sorry.
yeah, and it's like Phil, you know, I made a diagnostic video, and then a few weeks later, you made one, but there were 2 totally different informations. My information, your information. You know, and then I know people who watch, you know, what I charge, what you charge. You know, we kind of have the same content too because we do the tips, you know, for people to start in this, and we have different views and different aspects.
Yeah.
And you know, the way you clean something is probably no different. I mean, it's probably the same exact way someone else cleans it, but hey, you know what? I didn't even know Bald Eagle existed, and if I needed a repair, and I didn't, you know, and then I looked at him and found him, you know, I might not have found someone else that had it.
Right.
Even though 75 other people could have had that video.
Yeah.
But you get different
I agree.
angles on stuff, different information. Maybe someone missed something on their video. So
That's true.
I don't think
Yes. And
no.
oh, sorry. I was just going to add about the angles. That's really true because I was cleaning a carburetor one time. It was like a Briggs & Stratton single. And I took the carb apart and this random brass jet flew out. And I'm like, where did this brass jet come from? And I had no idea. And then obviously the diagrams don't show you where it comes from. So I'm like, oh man, I really hope someone has a video out there. So I went on YouTube, typed it in, and this guy had a video, but it was so far out. Like here's him cleaning a carburetor, and the carb's right here, and the camera's way far back, and you can't even see the carb at all. He doesn't have it zoomed in, you know, and I'm like, I can't even see where this brass jet went. You know, he's putting it back together, not even showing how to put it back together. I'm like, oh, that was the only video. So I finally figured it out, but then I'm like, you know what? That's a good video for me to make because it might help someone else out that might lose that brass, you know.
Yeah, if you do a closer
jet.
up, more detailed, closer up video, that'll help the next person down the road.
Yeah, exactly. So I think camera angle is true. You know, it's really true what Andrew just said there. But
it's hard.
going back,
It's hard to learn. It's hard to learn that until you start watching your own videos back. You gotta watch your own videos that you're filming back, so you can kind of figure out how to get a good camera shot on. You know what I'm saying, Phil?
yeah, I think close up shots are the best.
You gotta watch your own stuff because you're the one filming them, and then once you see them on the video, then you can figure out how to do it better the next time.
Mm.
And Phil, you got to remember too, if someone already has, like, let's say Briggs & Stratton Quantum 6.5 horsepower, I could probably find 100 videos on how to repair that. And you're like, well, why should I make a video on repairing this since there's already so many videos? Well, you got to remember, you have fans that just want to see you do that repair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I have fans that just want to see, you know, well, let's see how Andrew does it. Let's see how Phil does it. Let's see how Jungle Bob, let's see how Bald Eagle does it. You know, they don't care that it's been done before. Some people watch us because they find us entertaining. We're in this
What I
industry.
think about that, what I think about that is the reason I do videos that I've seen numerous times on across the YouTube channel of simple repairs is because your followers are not my followers. You know, a lot of times. I mean, some are intermingled. You know, but like my group that follows me may not follow you guys
Right.
necessarily. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, you guys got a lot of followers. You know, most of my group, I have 87 followers. A lot of mine are my old high school friends and stuff like that. And my group here, where I live, follow my channel, so that helps them out. You know, you got to look at it like that. Demographics, I guess, is what you would call it.
Yeah, but Bob, you
And
still
then-
don't know who might be watching your videos. That you
I
know,
know, but then,
not
then,
your
then
87.
Then they follow. Then they find out about you guys, and then they like you
Yep.
guys, and then they figure out I'm just a young stupid person, and then they start following you guys.
Hey,
But you know
Phil.
what I'm getting at? It's,
Yeah.
William reminded me of something I wanted to ask you. How do you set up the upcoming event? You know how it says like you're going to go live on Monday?
Oh, yeah. There's a few ways to do it. You're
'Cause
you're
I pay
using-
for the StreamYard Premium. So I'm just curious on how you guys, because I know DNR does it now too, and I don't understand how to do that. Like,
So before you go
schedule a
to,
broadcast.
you click on broadcast, and then you go to the settings of that broadcast specific one, and you click schedule for later. You'll see like settings where
And
you can
then
do
it'll
like
give you- it'll
description
give
and
you a-
title.
it'll give. How do you add the thumbnails to it though?
There's an option. You click on create
okay.
thumbnail. Yeah, and you
I'll
can
have to check
upload
that
one
out.
if you want.
I'll have to check that out later.
I think you have to go into it first, though. Go into it, and then hit leave studio, and then go back out, and then schedule broadcast.
Yeah, if you want to just upload one, it's cool. You can go to YouTube Live or go to your studio and click on live and then do like manage live streams and click on a thumbnail that you want to use all the time. You know, so it'll be
Okay,
the same
that's
thumbnail
it.
all the
I'll
time
make
for
one then.
streams.
Yeah, because Bald Eagle taught me how to add the other channels to your channel.
hmm
So I mean, you know, I'm still learning. You know how this whole YouTube thing. I'm more focused. I just have fun making the videos too. It's just fun for me.
Hey, sorry I couldn't jump on your first live this morning. I was literally starting my lawn care out.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's like Ken was at work. You know, but you know, I was just having fun. You know, I wanted to do it. Everybody's doing it, not me. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I've had no time to do live streams. No way. It's just, I got like literally past 50 lawns, 50 reoccurring lawns to mow every week. Plus on top of that, small engine repair. Plus on top of that, all the office work, all the hats that I got to wear. It's insane. Plus a family. It's like, my time management is wild right now. I'm working like,
Let me
it's
ask
like
you
an
a question.
80 hour weeks.
You're
Why
going to be
didn't
60
you-
years old in 2 weeks, Phil.
Oh, really?
I feel like it.
Ugh, I'm 30, so hey, you know what? Why did you? Because you're already established lawn care guy. So when you started YouTube, why did you say, hey, I'm going to do a small engine repair business, small engine repair, you know, stuff instead of like, hey, how to start a lawn care business or how to start, you know?
Because
Why did
there's
you choose
nobody
that?
doing it. There's nobody talking about small engine business.
Too many people out
Everybody's
there.
talking about lawn care business. Nobody's talking about small engine business. So
Exactly.
found my niche. So
I was just
Well, you
curious.
can
I was just curious, you know.
oh
If
yeah,
you're too busy, if you're too busy to fix your equipment, Phil, you can bring it down here to Birmingham. I'll take care of it. for you.
no way, man. I nobody touches my stuff. Nobody. I bought it brand new. I'm a work on it. No other mechanic hands are touching it. I don't trust anybody.
I agree with you. I wouldn't either.
But no, I tuned my equipment up. I was going to do a video on that, calling out other lawn care professionals and saying, you guys got to tune your equipment up every week because this can happen to your engine. You know,
Yeah.
you can prematurely wear your engines. This is my air filter after week. Literally, my Hustler zero turn mowers air filter is clogged every week.
Every week,
And if
right?
you keep running it for that for months on out throughout the,
Yeah.
you know, summer, spring, fall, whatever,
Exactly.
it'll destroy your engine.
Yeah, it
Well,
just makes
it
your
blows my
engine
mind
struggle
how
harder to
professional
run,
guys
and then
don't even
eventually,
sharpen
it
their blades.
overheats and you're done.
Yeah. No, we sharpen the blades. We blow out the air filters. I can't afford changing the air filter every time. It makes no sense anyways, but we blow them out.
Yeah.
Spark plugs I usually don't even check. We do run hot, but I trust that my spark plugs are going to last me throughout the summer.
I couldn't believe that Amazon filter I found on that Exmark though, that has the cloth around the inner filter. You know,
Oh yeah.
it had a paper cloth around it. I mean, what's up with that? You know, I don't know. People buy them $19 for both sets. You know, get the fuel filter and everything.
I really hate the FR691V air filters. The design on them, because it sucks everything underneath. You know, the ones with the cones on them are great because they collect everything on the top and the outside. But these ones suck literally everything underneath. So all the dirt, debris, grass,
It comes right into the bottom of it. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, the worst air filter
So
design I've
you
ever
got to
seen.
run OEM filters on those, or you're really going to be screwed. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what? I just went and did a lawnmower repair today, and they're like, every time I turn on the blades, it's making a weird noise. It's dying, you know. And I look down there, and I look at the belt first, you know, and then I notice nothing's wrong with the belt. So I look under, and then I say, I see your problem. And then under there, you know, it looks like they ran over a political sign. You know, it was just wire wrapped around that blade. So I said, I'll have it fixed in about 10 minutes, and it took me about 20 minutes uncoiling that. Because it was so thick cable, but they just kept turning it on. I'm like, I don't know why it's not working.
I've ran over dog wire.
Yeah,
that tangles up right underneath your spindles and blades.
So I sat there and untangled it, and I said, "Here you go." He go, "How much do I owe you?" I'm like, $65, you know.
Yeah.
But it was just funny because they're like, we looked everywhere. It's fine. I don't know what's wrong. And I looked under it, and I can see that wire clear as day. And I'm like, well, there's your problem. It's just like I'm going to go do a repair on a pressure washer tomorrow. I already went and looked at it first, and they tried to repair it themselves, which that's one thing I can't.
Hey, Andrew.
DNR's back up.
But they had the carburetor. They put it back in upside down.
What?
Yeah. Check if you follow me on Instagram. I'll post a picture tomorrow about it. Hey, DNR, if you want to jump on here, you can.
Oh, David, get on here.
David's up. David's up.
Come on.
Let's get David up here.
I pay premium. We could have up to 10 people up here.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I used to have the premium one, but I like almost stopped doing lives. I'm like, I'm not paying $25 a month if I'm not even going to be doing lives.
You know, I tried it for
awesome,
1 month, and I decided, you know, I'm not going to pay that either.
Yeah, if I'm going to do a live, yeah, it's going to be like once a month now. I'm way too
Bald
busy.
Eagle needs to do some lives. We need to jump on his channel.
Well,
Yeah, come on, Steve.
For Phil, it will be winter time, right? So you get down with your lawn cutting season, and then we'll get back to.
Yeah, maybe in the wintertime I'll start doing lives again. I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, Andrew, I wanted to ask you, you have a minimum charge service call fee? Like, let's just say you come up, and I watched, Jeremy? I think it's Jeremy with Mower Medic 1. Isn't that Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched one of his videos. It was like a short video that he made, and it was kind of a funny one. But he said he showed up. He showed up to a customer's property, and the customer said the mower won't turn, like it won't start or nothing. So he pulled up, showed up, and then the PTO was engaged. So he disengaged the PTO and started the machine right up. And the customer was like, "Oh wow, thank you so much. How much? You know, was this on the house or is this free?" And he's like, "Nope, that's $65.99 service call."
Yeah, if you had to drive that far, what would you do?
Right,
No,
exactly. So
I
I'm
don't-
wondering, I'm like, Andrew, what about you? Do you have like a minimum fee even for like simple stuff like this? Do you
No.
charge or
No,
what?
if I go there and it's something dumb like that, like no gas or something simple like that, where I could do it in two, like the wire thing, it took me some time to do that. I had to actually work, you know, I had to get under the machine. But like if it was, because I had a PTO thing too, and the guy says, "Oh my God, I feel so stupid," I say, "Man, you're good. You're good to go." Most of the time, what they'll do is they'll give you 20, 30 bucks anyways.
Yeah, they throw a
Hey,
tip.
Whoa,
Yeah.
But I you know,
whoa. So, same for instance, today, like I took that X market in yesterday, and it's just an air filter, right? It's still
Mhm.
$65, man. Because I saved him a lot of money because the shop was wanting to clean out his fuel injectors and all this crap and everything.
Yeah, this is where it's debatable. You run
Yeah,
a
see,
business,
I'll just
and you
charge
have
him.
all this
I'll just charge
knowledge.
him for the air filter.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he-
like
I'm
you're
not
running a
talking
business,
about
you're
the
making all this
charge,
money.
Looking at it, man, $65.
But it don't matter if I have to bust. Here's my rule. Here's how I do it. If I have to bust out a tool, it's a minimum hour.
Yeah, well, I had to spend
good.
my time to figure out that the air filter was the problem. It's not my fault that I knew exactly what to look for right off the bat and I hit a home run. That's like winning the lottery.
You know, but here's my thing. If I have to put out a tool, then I do it. If I don't have to use a tool, then you know, most of the time I
Andrew.
let them go.
Andrew, is your knowledge free?
My knowledge
Is
is
your
free.
is your
I'll
knowledge
give it
free?
to whoever wants it.
Then you're
I
gonna
appreciate
run
the
yourself
knowledge. Your knowledge
down.
is good.
You'll run yourself down doing free repairs. But I
No,
agree
but
with you.
they're not
I agree
repairs.
with
I don't touch a tool. If I pick up a tool and I
Not
have to unscrew
necessary.
something.
You still drive there. You waste your gas. You're
Exactly.
paying for gas. Who's paying for your
And
gas?
time.
Who's paying for your insurance?
You know what? I do something else while I'm down there. I'm like, hey, listen, let's go check it out.
Let's change your oil.
But that's rare. That's rare that people.
Yeah.
I've had like 2 people that had no gas in it. 1 person with the PTO thing, and I never had someone. It's just an air filter. So that's rare that because most of the time people ain't dumb. They go to YouTube, they look it up. But sometimes you
If it's
forget
a
stuff.
little old lady, if it's a little old lady that's got to push more and something, that's a whole different story. But I'm talking about like regular people, like customers,
Like doctors.
you're talking about.
Doctors
You had
that
to
have no
drive
idea
somewhere.
about engines.
Well, if
You had to
they're
drive
doctors, what they'd be paying you to do it.
I know, but you had to drive.
They ain't
somewhere,
mowing
so
their
that's
own
fine.
grass.
No.
It's like for me, it's like the construction guys. I do a lot of construction guy repairs, and
Yeah.
these guys, the only thing they know about their machines is they know how to pull start them.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all they do. They run, they pull start them and make them run until they quit. And when they quit, they call somebody.
They're like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm like, well, it's on off. You got to turn the switch on to on. Well, I just
if
pull
you
it and it starts. It don't start. I call you.
So, for instance, if you had to go to a construction site and turn the switch from on to off, do you charge that customer for that trip?
No, I won't charge for that. But I'll be a little upset. I'll be a little upset.
I think honestly, I think if you're mobile, you have to have a minimum charge. I think you have to. I'm sorry. I'm not mobile, but if I was mobile, I'd have a minimum charge. I don't care what it is.
I gotta have a fee to drive out there. Or it's not worth my time.
That's like me.
It's
In
rare
the lawn
though.
care business, we have a minimum of $40 to cut grass. Just to show up to your property and cut this much of grass costs $40. I don't care if you have this much, front yard only, patch of grass here and there, it's $40. And people
But
say,
you're doing
"Oh,
work."
it's gonna take you like 2 minutes. It takes you guys 2 minutes to mow and trim and blow." It don't matter.
It doesn't
$40,
matter.
that's our minimum.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
We still have to drive there. We have to
That's
unload
work.
our equipment. We have to pay our guys. We have to pay for gas. We have to pay for insurance. All the other overhead that is involved in just coming to your property and servicing your property. We have to tune up our equipment. We have to do this and that. So there's a lot of things you have
Gas,
to do.
oil, spark plugs over time. If you do that same place for yard for the whole year, you figure that's how much wear and tear on your lawnmower that you do in that person for the whole year. You got to figure it in.
It's
And
so
Andrew,
rare.
what about this, Andrew? Let's do this scenario. What about
Okay.
you get a call from a lady that says my machine won't start, and you're like, okay, I'll be there right now. But you get right after her, you get another person that says, hey, I need my machine repaired. could you come right now? Like, I need you right now. And you're like, well, I'm already on another service call. And they're like, okay, I'm just going to call someone else. And you're like, all right. So you go to her house and you find out that the PTO's just engaged, and you press the button and you say, okay, no charge. Well, what if you just didn't, you didn't charge her, you didn't make any money off her, but you lost a potential client that you could have went and got something else, from it. So maybe in that case you would have charged her, but that's just kind of up to you. You lost business and you're still not getting anything.
Fee is, it's $35, 25 sometimes depends who it is, but 35 for me every time just to look at something and tell them.
Most of the time, I do tell them that it costs me. It's $45 for me to come diagnose it. But if, like I said, my rule is if I pick up a tool, I don't care if I'm just changing a spark plug. If I have to pick up a tool out of my toolbox, I'm charging you.
Well, see, I figure it takes me a half
it's
hour.
something dumb,
What if it's
something dumb, I take a lot.
What if it's a visible?
Give me a second, simply. It takes me. I figure if I'm going to do a good look over of somebody's equipment, I just figure a half hour, good 30 minutes to look over everything that might be wrong with whoever might be bringing something in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but then what you do, you upsell. Right? You look at their oil and say,
now then, no, I'm not upselling anything. So $35, and then I tell them, hey, if you want to get it fixed after I tell you what we might need, we take that $35 and apply it to the labor. That's what I do.
I do that too. I don't charge a diagnose fee if they don't if they want to do a repair.
If they decide they don't want to get it fixed, they're going to pay me the $35.
They'll pay me too. I charge them too.
On somebody else's equipment.
But I do 45. I charge 45 for that. Wow. But like I said, if it's something little, like I said, no gas, okay, whatever.
I used to think like that too. But that's not my problem.
You know what? A lot of my customers, they're on fixed incomes. They get Social Security checks. That's so rare. That's so rare.
That's a good deed if you're doing it for people like that. That's a good deed when you're waiving that charge.
That's so rare though to go there and literally be nothing wrong.
Let me tell you, 2 years ago when I first started doing this, all my friends, and well, not my friends, but just people who got acquaintances and stuff, they knew I knew how to fix stuff, and they would bring it to me and try to take advantage of me and might give them a discount, this, that, and other, or make me feel like I should give them a discount.
Yeah, man, I love people that leave comments on my videos. Someone just left a comment. Well, this was a while ago, which I made a video on how to change a blade on a bed redefiner. And someone's like, can I put a bed redefiner blade on my steel edger? And I'm like, no, it won't fit. But then he said, what about the opposite? Add a edger blade on the redefiner unit. There's not a video out there currently. So I just found what video I'm going to do tomorrow. We're going to see if we can get a blade on that steel combi bed redefiner.
You don't know how to do that, do you, Phil?
Do I?
You don't know how to do that, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's simple. Yeah, we just try it out.
I was being sarcastic.
Well, one thing I want to tell you, Bob, I have a rule. I don't fix anything for friends or family. I'm sorry. I won't do it.
Well, I don't do it for my friends without a charge unless they're my best friends, but for my family, like my wife.
No, because they're the ones that are going to bitch at you.
Yeah, I just have to do those. But
I'm sorry. Friends, they'll be the first one to go, oh, dude, come on, you messed it up. Oh, you should have done this. You should. I'm like, yeah, no. I that was my rule right away. No friends or family.
I don't mind doing it. I cut my friends a discount. What I do with my friends is I give them a discount rate. I have a separate labor charge. See, because I use that yard book thing. Yes, I have a labor charge for family and friends, and I have my normal labor charge. So I send them an invoice just like I would send anybody else one. Just their labor is not as high.
Yeah, but they're the ones that bitch and complain.
No, they don't. When you send them an invoice, they know it's real and they know what's up.
Oh my goodness! I almost didn't get paid the other day, and I was about to go. Damn! I can't believe this is gonna be my first time. Someone's never paid me, and I was like, I don't know what to
You almost
do.
got
Like,
ghosted?
do I take him to court or what?
You almost got
No.
ghosted?
You're
First time,
Yeah.
never
spending
Okay.
paid.
So here was the scenario. Someone came in with an RV, and the company called me and says, "Hey, we rent out these RVs. They're in your area. Can you repair it, the generator?" And I said, "Yeah, I can." So they're like, "Okay, as soon as you're done with the repair, just send me an invoice." And then like 2 weeks, just the other day, I finally got. I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna need you to pay this bill, or I'm gonna have to add late fees, and then we'll go from there." But I said, "It's been 2 weeks, man. I have to get paid. I did $150 on this Onan generator, and then I'm like, well, can I even take? I was thinking to myself, I'm like, can I even take someone to court out of state for a small or for a small
Dude, it's
claim?"
minor. Why would you? That's such a headache.
But I was
Small
like,
claim court?
I did $150 worth of work.
Yeah, but it's going to cost you about $300 or $500 to get that.
Yeah, to take them to court. It's going to cost
But they're
you quite
they were a
some-
big business, out of
Was this
California.
a-
I know.
Wait, was this warranty work?
No. This was straight. This was straight. Just the company called and says, "Hey, we need a small engine mechanic. They're in your area. Please fix this. We can't. They're not in California anymore." So I said, "Yeah, man, I'll fix it." No, I don't work for Onan. If I did, that'd be great because there's so many Onans out there.
If you
That
go,
sounds a little sketchy.
if you go,
I do. Yeah, it was pretty sketchy, but I've had that happen before. I've had companies say, "Hey, send me an invoice," and they pay me right away. This was the first time in like 4 years of doing this that I was about not to get paid. No one's never paid me.
if you go to small claims, it don't cost you nothing, right?
No, it costs court fees,
Oh yeah.
but I don't even know if I could do it to a company out of state.
Let it go.
Like, who do I?
I wouldn't even worry
I finally got paid. It was just sketchy. And you know what's funny? It's like the guy sent me a picture of his debit card. I was like, "Dude, why'd you do? Just pay the invoice. Pay the invoice."
Just let it go and as a lesson learned, because it costs you way more to collect on that than what you're going to get.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to. I think what finally got him to do it because I told him, I said, "Dude, I'm gonna have to add late fees and then take legal action." I wasn't going to, but I was like, I told him that, and he's like, "Oh no, here, pay it."
Did you get them to sign anything when you took their equipment in before you worked on it?
Pay
No,
up
because it was a renter. This
I mean,
company
did you
only
get them
rents.
to sign like
I'm not
like
gonna name the company. I'm not gonna name the company, but they only rent RVs. So they
I know,
rented
but
this
one-
RV. What? What?
Did you get a waiver form, like have them sign a form saying when you take their equipment in, did you get them to sign anything?
No.
Because if you didn't, you have no recourse.
Yeah. It was
Hey,
weird.
David.
There's the,
Hey, David.
Hey,
Okay,
It
you
was
can
just
go
weird,
back
you
to
know,
bed now.
I never had that happen. So I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, I had a guy try to make me pay for damage in his back of his truck a couple of months ago, and so I have a waiver form I make everybody sign now. I didn't ever think I was gonna have to do it, but I do it now.
Man,
wonder
most of the
if
time,
I wonder if we can get some more people
people
on.
are honest. People are honest.
Yeah, well, until they're not. There's always one bad apple in the bunch, man.
I tell you one thing though, I get a lot of tips. Sometimes I'm like, "Hey, it's an $80 repair," and they're like, "Here's $100." I'm like, "Okay, let me get you change real quick," and they're like, "No, keep it." I get a lot of tips, so
David,
I'm
what are you
surprised.
doing down there, boy?
much.
Oh, I can't
I
get it. I'm backwards. I'm some kind of corner.
I like your painting back there.
I can't even point it.
Wild horses? Or is that a cowboy?
Um,
It's a cowboy.
it's Indian on horse.
What's that? How's that song go? Ride a cowboy or something? How's it go?
Right?
Oh, okay. You know what's funny, Phil? I started small engine repairing where you're at.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I started it right at A to Z. I worked at A to Z Rentals, the one uptown by Ace's Casino.
Oh
Excuse me,
yeah.
guys.
I can't think of the road. I can't think of the road that it's on. I think it starts with an F.
Are you
Francis.
two guys like?
Yeah,
y'all
Francis.
live
Yep,
close-
the A to Z Rentals on Francis.
or
There
y'all
it
live
is. There
close
it
to
is.
each
What was that, Bob?
other? Y'all live close to each other?
No, not no more. I
No.
used to live in Spokane. We could have met. We probably met before, but
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Hoop Fest?
no.
No, you never went.
I
to
was
Hoop
only
Fest?
there. I was only there for about a year.
Hmm.
My wife got pregnant and we came home.
Well, I'm about to jump off here. I gotta get up to work about 4:30, so I better get off and get to bed. So.
Okay, Will, be good. Thanks for coming on.
William,
All right, William.
have a good night, brother.
Take care,
Yeah.
Will.
Good
I'll
to
take
see you
care.
again, William.
See you.
Good to see you, William.
You too.
I love you, man.
Yeah, love you
Hey,
too.
so Bald Eagle, give us a little sneak peek of what your next video is going to be. Nobody's really watching, so you're not going to spoil nothing.
I've announced it in my last video on that electric mower, but I'm going to do a little video on my lift that I use in my videos. And I just picked up a GT 262, 1996 GT 262. I'm going to do a full restoration on that. And I've got the old 1979 John Deere. Oh, what the hell is that thing? More restoration videos than anything.
Oh,
I don't do a lot of service, guys. I do more buy and sell. And
Yep, flipping.
A lot of guys do.
Yep.
yeah,
Phil
that's-
knows a guy who makes 20 grand a month flipping.
Yeah,
No, not 20 grand a month. You kidding me? That's
I mean,
crazy.
a year.
Like, yeah, 25 grand a year.
Yeah.
That's his average.
That's
a
Hey,
lot.
Yeah,
20 grand
hey,
a
Phil,
month.
how is your restoration going on that lawnmower?
It's sitting in the corner. I have no time.
I seen you were painting it. You were painting the deck, and then I never seen
painted
an
the
update
deck.
after that.
Yeah, I painted the deck because it had bare metal. So I'm like, I don't want this thing to rust. So painted the underside with some white rust stop and painted the top with like a cherry apple red or something apple red. So it looks nice, but the rest of the
But I haven't
parts are
seen an
still in a
update
box.
since.
No, sir. You probably won't for a long time.
You were so excited you made the short, like, I'm going to restore this. The next day you had that painted, and no more after that.
And then it's like, boom, all the phone calls coming in. Like, we need cleanups. We need our lawn mowed. We need this, sprinklers. I'm
Are you
like,
solo? Are you solo?
yeah, I got my wife working in the office, but she answers calls. So she actually started recently answering calls. She graduated. So she's kind of technically helping me out a little bit, doing so that way I'm not running around with two phones in my pockets all the time. She's doing my business calls while I'm just out there
Plus-
mowing. So,
It's hard to hear while you're on a zero turn.
oh, I can't even answer. Well, sometimes I have to turn off the mower and answer the call, and half the time they're robo spam calls. So I just get frustrated
know.
and throw my phone in my truck and leave it in there.
Any of you guys watch Ginger Billy? He just made that lawnmower on his truck.
yeah, I watched it.
I thought that was funny. He's like, you can't drink a beer while driving a zero turn. You need two hands.
I wish I could be that dumb and have a channel that explode like he has.
Yeah, but you know what? He built that. I mean, like someone built that. It worked.
He is very talented. I'll give him that. But man, I'll tell you what, he's got videos that been on less than 6 months with 1 million views already.
yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. And
One-
he had a Briggs and Stratton engine on it, and it was mowing the grass while he was driving a truck.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm trying to talk a buddy of mine into doing that with his Corvette, but so far I'm not having any luck.
I know. I seen the one where he did it with a motorcycle too, and I'm like, okay, that's a little dangerous. But it worked. It was running.
Do it for the
His
YouTube
channel's
video.
Funny. I watch every video he uploads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny, but it's crazy how those videos just take off. It's just like you never know, and then somebody jumps on one and just goes crazy.
Yeah, I think that lawnmower one that was like number 18 on trending, and it's weird because I've
Oh.
never seen him on trending before.
I'm gonna sit back. Getting
Right.
late.
Yeah, it's 8:30 here, and I'm drinking Red Bull to stay awake tonight.
8:30. It's 10:30 here. So it's
8:30 in Arizona.
Yep,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
Mountain
it's
Standard
11:30
Time.
here, so
It's 8:30 and we're Pacific.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking Florida. My bad.
We don't do daylight savings time.
That's right.
That's for the dogs.
Well,
David, how you doing? Why aren't you sleeping, man? Are you thinking about work?
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
not
How old
supposed
were
to
you?
do that.
Yeah.
Supposed to
So
clear
someone-
your mind. Clear your mind.
Yeah,
when you go to
Tiller.
bed.
David, your last video, someone put a flywheel key in the wrong way.
what?
Yeah, it had slipped somehow, and it's still doing the same thing. I've rebuilt the carburetor, cleaned the carb. It runs good, but I'm still getting some kickback.
How do you put a flywheel key in the wrong
I
way?
don't think it was in backwards, Dave. That flywheel key.
Yeah,
Isn't it the same on both ends?
Well, I don't know how it was. It's thin on, if you slide it up and down like this, flat.
Mhm.
Well, it
Vertical?
was in.
It wasn't a
It was
wood
vertical.
key. It was just a regular quarter-inch key. I think in that one. It wasn't a Woodruff key. It was
It's the right key.
yeah, I know. It looked good too on the camera. It didn't look like it was rounded off or anything.
And,
Yeah, you know what? I had a discussion with my friend the other day. They're like, "What's it? Why is there a Woodruff key and a flywheel key when they both kind of go on flywheels?"
Well, because you use a Woodruff key for different applications. You need a Woodruff key because it's got the half moon shape on the side. So
Yeah, I know. I got it tomorrow. Oh wait, no, Monday. I got to go back out to Keepers of the Wild and.
okay, I know you know more than I didn't mean to try to explain.
No,
What
I don't
about-
know.
Hey,
No, it's funny
How about-
because
Go ahead.
I always someone told me that Woodruff keys are meant to shear, while
Yeah.
flywheel
yeah.
keys are
That's
not.
what I was
Are
just
not.
about to say that.
Yeah,
What about the
that
strength
makes-
of the
a
steel that
Woodruff
they
key
use?
a Woodruff key will shear a lot quicker than just a flat, straight stock quarter-inch key. Yeah. Or whatever.
But there's a very common thing in our industry called sheared keys, right? Like they're
Yeah.
not Woodruff keys; they're flywheel keys.
Well, no, because like a regular flat stock quarter-inch key way that goes in, they usually use those on the bottom of the crankshaft to hold the lawnmower blades on. Woodruff keys are usually up in the top side on the flywheel side, where the flywheel goes down, so that will break quicker. It saves your motor. It's there to stop. Anyway, I don't know all that. You know all that crap already. You got 2 million subscribers. I don't even know all that.
2 million
Yeah,
subscribers.
if I had 2 million subscribers, I would.
You wouldn't be here right now.
No, I wouldn't be doing this for a living. I would go to someone's house, find the ugliest machine, like, hey, let me fix that for you for free, just to make a quick video, get a quick, 20 grand paycheck, and then like, okay, well, what's my next video?
Well, see, the difference is on the bottom side of the crankshaft where you put the straight square
The
key
adapter.
in the bottom, because you're holding the blade and the pulley or whatever you might have down there. It needs to be secure, so it never
Well,
breaks.
the key inside the blade adapter sheared.
Right.
Or shears.
No. So, but on the top side, where the flywheel key is, a lot of manufacturers use a Woodruff key because it's a half moon shape, so it will break if you hit something hard without bending, so it won't bend your crankshaft.
That must be a newer thing because I've never seen a Woodruff key on a lawnmower.
Really.
I mean,
Well-
most of the time, I don't see a lot of lawnmowers though, but
Well, you hadn't worked on a lot of them if you had never seen a Woodruff key on a lawnmower crankshaft key.
because
I'll tell
I'm
you
telling you, most of my business is just carburetors. I mean, it gets to the point where it's like, just pull out the carburetor, clean it, and let's
Oh,
go.
yeah. Let's see
The
what my
flywheel
poll.
always-
Let me see what my poll results were. Which part do you sell the most year round? Carburetor, 40%, 143 votes.
Yeah, I
Which
voted
came in
carburetor
oil?
too.
Oh, well,
Oil,
I'll put you
33%.
on that one, Phil, on your questionnaire. I said carburetor too. But, Carburetor is probably about 90% of what I see every time.
See, I didn't throw air filter in there because snowblowers don't have air filters. So the question was, parts year-round parts. So I figured I'd throw a belt in there because mowers and snowblowers have belts. So maybe people would replace belts. But I kind of figured that.
one thing that I use more than carburetors.
What?
Hey, Simply
Fuel
Swan,
line.
are you sure you've never seen a wood key on the top of a flywheel? When you pull a
I
flywheel?
swear I don't remember seeing one. The last time I seen a Woodruff key was on a side-by-side Polaris.
I can.
But
Okay,
no,
I
you
just
forgot to add fuel line. I use fuel line all year round on everything. I'm always every two-stroke I ever see, because here in Arizona the sun just eats them.
True. Location. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you sell it most year-round, or do you make more money from selling carbs?
No, because if I have to replace fuel line, I have to pick up a tool. That's minimum hour.
Right.
Yeah,
No, last lawnmower took apart, had a flywheel key.
Some engines do use just a regular flywheel key on the top for their flywheel key, but a lot of them use a Woodruff key.
I'm gonna just start taking apart lawnmowers now and like, look, just you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have seen them.
No, I could be wrong. I might be, I might have had too many spirits tonight. I just might not know what I'm talking about. I could be wrong.
Because like I said, the last time I replaced one was on a Polaris side-by-side, but I have to go again. I think it's sheared again, and I got to figure out why it keeps shearing keys.
A Polaris is an ATV vehicle, right?
Yeah, it's a side-by-side, a UTV.
Well, that's a different kind of engine than I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's normally not what I work on because it's fuel injected.
It's got to have a stronger flywheel key than just a Woodruff key. I'm talking about like 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, push more.
I've never seen a Woodruff key on one.
Really?
Because I have flywheel keys and I have that Woodruff key set from Harbor Freight, and it's unopened.
Yeah.
But that's rare too that I have to change those.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' plans for tomorrow?
I got to fix a carburetor that's upside down that they put on upside down.
Bob?
I'm gonna get up and do this video on this crappy Husqvarna riding mower that I took in today to show you guys what something put up with. Looks like it's crazy, man. It's like a 10-year-old homeowner. I don't know. The customer brought it over here today. I said, "What's that?"
Yeah.
Anyway, it's going to be a spindle. It's going to be a pulley on the. He said, I replaced this pulley on the top of the spindle a couple of months ago, and now it's come loose. And but look at the rust more. Like I said, I told David earlier on his tab, he's got a coat hanger. Let me tell you how to start. He said, it's one of those Husqvarnas that's got the 3-button push to start. But he goes, let me show you how to start. You got to pull this coat hanger here to get the choke to engage. So what he's done, what he's done over, he got a new engine put on. He put one of them Predators on, like a Predator 720, I believe is what I read. And so he's got a coat hanger hooked up to it to pull the choke on when you get ready to start it. And all he wants is the pulley fixed on it, which is going to probably be a new spindle. But I don't know until I get into it. But I'm going to do a video first thing in the morning about showing you guys what lawnmower abuse is all about.
Hey, I'm going to show you one too. Now, it won't be tomorrow, but I'm working on it tomorrow. Like I said, they took it apart, they cleaned the carburetor, and now they're like, it's not getting gas. And the first thing I seen was the carburetor's upside down. It's like the full.
I've never seen that.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture. It's all on Instagram.
Since it's upside down. Oh wait, the needle would still be closed, right?
Yep, it'd be constantly closed.
Yeah.
How the hell did they even hook the fuel line up if it's upside down?
Dude, they put zip ties on there, and they got the choke now on the throttle.
Wow.
And it's like they straight ghetto. They just slapped it in there and said work.
Hey, Jimmy rigged it up.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And this is a car dealership where they work on vehicles and they put a carburetor in upside
We
down.
got some apprentice working on the engines, man.
Hey,
Hey,
William
Phil.
wanted to know how you got the name Bald Eagle.
Hey Phil, when you see the video in the morning, I just want to remind you guys, this guy when he brought it in here, I said, "What is that?" When I looked at it, right? And he's a regular customer of mine. I said, "What is that?" He goes, "That's the best damn lawnmower I've had. It's been running for 10 years. I got this new engine on it." But when y'all see it, I mean, I guess it does cut grass, you know. But
I've seen people do that too with the coat hangers to keep their throttle open on a generator. They're like, it keeps surging, but if I
he's got the throttle. Somehow, he said he had somebody working on it. Somehow, somebody was smart enough to get the throttle to work right. But
We can go back inside.
choke, got a coat. I'm not kidding you. When y'all see the video, there's a coat hanger running from the choke lever all the way up where you can just pull the choke when you're sitting in the seat. And by the way, the seat's not mounted down, so you be careful you fly off.
I'll be looking for that
I'm
video.
just telling you, it's the biggest crap I've ever seen, but it works to run.
Right.
And the left side lever, it's a zero turn, right? So the left side lever, man, it's so floppy, man. It goes. I mean, it's like it's about to fall off. And y'all gonna love it. It's gonna be a comical video, but
The
I'm
last
not trying to him. He just said, "Fix it back like it needs to be." And I'm like, I can't fix it needs to be, but I can fix it.
the last Husqvarna zero turn I repaired, I had to fix the handle. They broke the handle off.
Wow.
That was like a $40 part too.
Yeah.
Just that aluminum part.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Hey Andrew, do you see the comment section right there on the right side?
Yeah.
You know, if you like hover over one, you can click on it and it'll bring it up on the screen.
Yeah, this was for Bald Eagle. I don't know if he's still watching or not, but how'd you get the name?
I picked it up. I'm a little older than most of you guys, but I used to be in the CB radio. It was my handle on CB radio.
My Jungle Bob on the CD back in the day. Back in the 80s, I was Jungle Bob. That's why I had my channel name Jungle Bob Repairman.
I'm probably too young, and this might be a dumb question, but aren't the CV radios like those little walkie-talkie things? Or
Well, hell,
They're in tractor
back-
trailers.
cell phones and
Well, back in the day, we had
everybody,
things
it was
you
about
drive
the only
around
way
in
you
your
could
vehicle
communicate
with,
when you were in your car or
CB
anything like
radio.
that. But hell, back
Yeah.
when I was in high school, everybody had a CB radio in their car.
And then those who couldn't, you could have one at your house too. You could have a home TV.
Yeah,
and
I'm
talk.
still a ham, so I've got a ham operator's license too, where I talk to people on
Yep.
the
that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I saw. The hams. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my neighbors used to have this big old long antenna back when I was a kid. I mean, it stuck up way up in the air, and he would monitor those channels all night long. He was just,
Hey,
my-
quick
my-
tip
one of my
for anybody.
friends' dad, he was real into that kind of stuff.
Quick tip for anybody watching in the future or now. If you really want to piss off your housing, your HOA, you can legally build a ham radio tower in your yard, and they can't say nothing about it, no matter how ugly it is or anything, because they can't control communications.
Mm.
Well, I'm not rich enough to live in it where I have an HOA.
I would never live in an HOA.
Right? That's what I was gonna say. Anybody that buys a house in an HOA has a problem anyway.
Right? They're called rich people. I think Phil lives in one though.
I'm
Spokane,
No, I
is known
don't.
for
I
it.
don't.
Oh, really?
HOAs are designed to keep all of us guys out.
What was that? You want to paint your house white? No, it has to match everybody else's homes.
I think
I ain't got time for people like that, man. If I'm gonna buy a house where people tell me how I got to take care of it and all that,
Right.
that ain't for me. Man, 'cause I can't,
What to do with your house? What to do with your property? No way.
I can't do that. I'm already. Y'all know me already by now. I'm way too. I couldn't never do that. I don't like following anybody else's.
You're too Bama for that.
I'm like Nick Saban's process, and it can't be
He's
broken.
like, you're like, that's not a junk car. That's not a junk car in the front yard. That's a decoration. That's my planter
Wow.
pot.
Oh, Phil
Those are
picked up on that.
salvageable parts.
Yeah.
So what's some good video ideas, guys?
Oh boy.
Uh,
Be yourself and just do what you want to do. And
One of my videos I want to do about burnout. So like I was talking about, I want to do a video about, what to do when you're burnt out. You got to take a break.
just be yourself and do what you think is good. And if it hits, it hits. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah,
Be yourself, man.
that's definitely me. I'm pretty much myself in all my videos. I don't really try to do it to impress anybody.
yeah.
A good video idea though is to take 5 push mowers, weld them all together, and make one big push mower that can mow the whole yard in one pass.
I've seen it. Well, that's already been done a few times. I've seen that a few times. But if you want to do one, that'd be cool. I'd definitely watch it.
I need to work on my welding skills, but I have a master's degree in grinding, so.
Hmm.
They give degrees
Wow.
for grinding.
I'll tell you what you could do to do good videos is put out good informative information for people. That's one thing I found that
You're
I
spot
want
on.
to do. I want to do experiments. Like I want to take stuff. Like I want to put Red Bull instead of oil in an engine and just run it until it blows up.
That's Project Farm. That's Project Farm. I was thinking that too. I'm like, hey, I wonder if there's a video out there on a lawnmower that just straight runs on seafoam. Project Farm has it. And I'm like, oh man.
It probably
Right
is.
there.
I seen this one guy. He put sex lube inside a Predator engine and ran it, and it ran fine.
So
Are you kidding me? I
Yeah,
hadn't
people
seen that. Are you
put people put maple syrup in the oil instead of oil in their
Everyone-
engine, and it ran.
It'll run till it don't.
I've seen a lot of people put random stuff.
I just want to buy an engine and just run it and say, let's see how long it lasts until with no oil in it. How long does it last?
Hey, there's already been a couple
Project
videos
Farm
on
already
that.
has it.
Hey, everybody wants to
There's
see an
already been a
engine
couple
blow
videos
up.
on
So.
that run their engine and let it blow up on the YouTube.
I thought
Hey,
about
I got a
putting
good video.
together,
I got a good
if you
video
wanna-
tomorrow. You
how
know
many
what? I'm gonna
RPMs
hold
can a
off.
brake engine
I'm gonna
stand?
hold off on my log splitter video. Pay attention tomorrow. I'll make a video no one has before.
Okay.
all right.
I got an idea. I can't tell you, but it's gonna be a surprise. It's probably gonna be a
I got
short
a
video,
list.
like
I got a list of ideas on my
minute
phone.
long. Minute long
Video
video. What to do when your Weed Eater brand Weed Eater doesn't run?
Hell,
It's gonna be about a minute long.
Grind on a camshaft or
Hey,
something.
simply, I'm gonna take off, try to get some sleep, guys.
Yeah, I
Have a
think
good
I'm gonna
night,
go
dude.
too. I've been on for about 2.5 hours. So I want to say thank you guys all for joining me. I had a great time. Thank you, Bald Eagle, for jumping on for the first time. Glad you chose me. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Phil. Hopefully you start doing live streams again. But if
Yeah,
not, we'll
maybe.
see you on like Mixed Mowers or Kin Small Engines or wherever we see you.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, Steve, like a quick tip for the videos ideas.
Yeah.
Whenever you have an idea in your head, literally store it on your phone. I have like not hundreds, but I have like 20 video ideas on my phone, and I like slowly look through them, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna do some research on it, and make a video out of it. So sometimes you get them in your head, and you're like, that's a good one. That's a
Bill,
good
do
topic.
you use TubeBuddy or vidIQ or anything?
I use TubeBuddy,
Yeah.
but I don't use the paid version or anything like that. I just use it as a guide.
Okay.
So-
I'm just
No,
blowing my money on
I
shit.
signed up for the basic version of the paid version, and it's got
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
put future videos in there, and it reminds you of what's going on and how to do that. So
Mhm.
I always want to do I don't know how to regrind a camshaft to get more lift out of a valve or something like that. Silly stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I want to do experiments. You know what I mean? Like, what happens if you cut this off, or if you move this, or what happens if you tried this? I want to see. Will it work? Will this even work if we put, if we take Honda and put the Honda piston inside a Predator engine? Will it still work?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the clone, right? They're supposed to be clone engines, right?
Yeah. Or I want to see. Can you chop off one Weed Eater part and then like weld it to the other Weed Eater? Just some dumb stuff.
A
course
double
you
weed
can.
eater?
Yeah,
Two shafts?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one?
make a dual Weed Eater, Two
shafts in one.
just
Oh.
experiment and have fun.
Hey, that'd be something. Have like
That's
four
what-
shafts on a
like
weed
taking
eater
the-
and have them
like
running.
the twin cylinder Briggs engines and put them on the push mowers. Hell, I always wanted to take a single cylinder push mower and make a weed eater out of it.
I want
Hey, hey,
But
that would be a
how-
powerful trimmer.
I
Can
mean,
you
gotta
make
do something with that push mower motor once you pull the engine off and put the dual Briggs on there, right?
Yeah,
but can you make a weed eater that has chainsaws that spin around and
Yes.
whip around
I'll
yes,
leave that one up
that's
to you.
possible. There's a video
that
on
are
that.
running? So it's spinning and then the blades are also spinning.
Someone made a chainsaw trimmer, a chainsaw chain on the trimmer head. So that was
They
pretty
sell
interesting.
those.
That would be
They sell those.
They
They
already
sell
got
those.
those. You can put the blade adapter on there that has the
I think-
brush blade on the bottom of it. So chop off roots like small stuff, like 1/4 inch diameter stuff.
Yeah.
Oh look, yeah, you can straight already buy those.
Oh, they
Yeah.
exist.
I'll
Oh,
see
yeah.
you guys later.
Yeah, and
I
look,
know they do.
Take care, David.
Yep.
Have a good night.
there's also this one. That
Oh,
looks
yeah, the
dangerous.
one that whips around.
That looks
Yeah.
dangerous.
It's got no teeth on it though. It's just got the drive teeth or the drive link.
That thing looks dangerous.
Still makes
$15 on Amazon.
Still
Buy it
makes
and
a
test it.
cutter blade that you can put on the bottom of those trimmers, like the FS.
Oh, here, look at this one. This is when it loads. There it is. That's a push chainsaw.
Guys, I'm gonna
Looks
get out
like
of
a
here, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I
here.
gotta get out of here too.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Take
All right. Take
guys.
care, Andrew. Thank you for hosting.
Yep. Bye, Jungle Bob. Thanks for jumping on with me. Thanks, Bald Eagle.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good one.
Everybody else, thank you guys so much for watching, joining, and people in the future, hit that subscribe